Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
All right. So yeah, we're back because apparently this is what's up, Life Gambit. We're back because regardless of the BS in this game, pretty much only people want to see this, right? But nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I can tell you that. Lag switchers are still here. Everybody's still cheating. Everybody's still hiding. Everybody's still camping. There's a dude in the spawn right now that's spinning in a circle.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
There's a dude right now in the spawn. Dude right now in the spawn that I'm about to show you. He's right there. He's over there spinning in a circle.
Boost about to come online.
So,
Boost now active. Hostile stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, as you can see. Oh, no. Nothing has changed. So, just to show people, like, this is what people want to see, right? They find enjoyment in me standing behind a van and waiting on a team. This is what they find joy in. This is what people want to see. So,
Boost about to expire.
I ain't been on in a couple weeks. I was off for like a week, But everybody, people complain like, "Oh, where's the division? Where's the division content?" Because it seems like that people want to see the stream sniping. They want to see me fight cheaters, and they want to see me stand in corners against lag switchers and people that are spinning in a circle in a spawn that's like doing AFK farming. That's what people want to see. They don't want to see nothing else. They don't want to see any other PvP game. They don't want to see me play Battlefield. They don't want to see me play Overwatch. They don't want to see me play Marvel Rivals. They don't want to see me play any other PvP game. They just want to see Division, right? Because that's what they want, right? Like, look, Buddy is AFK farming for the past 3 days. I downloaded the game 3 days ago, and this dude has been doing this shit for months, by the way. He's been doing this for like years. This dude is over 7,000 shade level. He does it every day. He does it on different accounts, too. So he's just basically AFK farming. He's been reported multiple times, but, nothing has changed with that. But, this is what people want to see.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged.
Vital signs critical.
So, they want to see people doing that, and the fact that the developers nerfed the way to host. Because, I was going to make a video. I was putting a video together yesterday with this shit, but I was like, what's the point, man? Like, making a video for what? Wasting my time making a video. Let me just go live and talk about it, right? Because, like, Division is just not worth. Like, everybody's like, oh, that coming, like this. I got an alert from Ubisoft yesterday, stuff that I can't talk about, but some bullshit that's coming to the game. I can just say that some bullshit that's coming to the game, but it's just bullshit. But yeah, be ready for bullshit. Bullshit that you're probably not gonna use. So, I had to go and click a button. So, that this is what, like, Buddy is still doing the same thing every match, all day, because that's how small the PvP community is right now. So, there's no difference. There's no difference.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There's no difference. What's up, Arson? But since you guys are in here, man, be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already. Because if you're gonna be here, and if you just smash that like button, hang out, smash that like button. It helps. It goes a long way. If you rock with the content, you don't rock with me. At least show your support. Mad thing. I'll be online more than when after the funeral happens. Hopefully a couple of things. Let's see. I think I'll be online more after the funeral happens. Hopefully a couple. Get a few on. Oh man, my condolences, man. My condolences. I might be on and I might not be on. Honestly, I went live early because normally I go live at 12, but I went live a little bit earlier for Division than to wait till 12 because I might end up streaming something else later on either Twitch.
Hostile artillery turret detected. Hostile hive detected.
No more rogue reinforcements.
Boost online.
There's really not much you can do. But yeah, this is what every match looks like. Every match looks like this, or you're going to be fighting 4 stacks. Their 4 stacks are probably going to come out soon. They're probably going to come out. They're going to come out pretty soon.
Allies are acquiring the boost.
So, they'll be out.
Has been taken by allies.
Mortar still happening. No, you can't mortar their spawn, bro. You can't shoot a mortar back in their spawn. It just does not work anymore because developers thought it was a great idea to, once again, give spawn campers the advantage. That's what the developers thought it was a great idea. Let me just go in here and die. Look, he's still spinning in a circle.
You won.
Cheers, bro. Appreciate that. Nah, no worries, man. I know things like that gets tough, man. You never heal from that. But, best wishes to you and the family throughout this day. Best of luck. He's ore farming. Let me put this on all, so we can see the comments here. But yeah, no, like, we're here. This is where we are, man. Like I said, I was working on a video, man. I might post it and I might not post it. I don't know, man. When I look at the vision, I just be like, it's there. It's whatever. And I want to do the informative video stuff too, but at the same time, I look at the vision and I still feel like, ugh, like, because even with the informative content, like, it's just like, what am I telling you? If I'm not happy about the bullshit, why should you be happy about the bullshit? You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of bullshit in this game. There's a lot of dead content in this game. So I'm going to sit there and just talk about dead content. And then content that's supposedly coming that's going to be dead content still. Because it's mediocre content at its best. They made you wait for bullshit that's dead content. Like, that's what the game is. It's just releasing dead content. Like, constantly dead content. Like, not really fixing the core issues of the game. PvE is not fixed. PvP is not fixed. But they're releasing content and cosmetics. But at least we're getting content. That's what they always... At least we're getting content. They're working on the game. No, they're not. Like, do you really call that working on the game? This is a live service. This is a live service. Rebalancing in a PvE dark zone that's dead. PvE dark zone is dead. Yeah. Other dark zones are dead. What's up, Rock? I am done. I am done. But you know, Rock, it's like the amount of contents I got over like not playing for a couple of days, bro. It's like people are like, where's the Division content? Where's the Division content? Where's the Division content? Where's it? Like, it's like, damn, dude, does anybody play any other game? Does anybody play any other game? So if I go live on Overwatch, I go live on Battlefield, I'm being asked about Division content. Nobody wants to see me play Fortnite. Nobody wants to see me play Battlefield. Nobody wants to see me play Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Dead by Daylight. Nobody wants to see any of that. They don't want to see any of that. It's just like, fuck that. Let's play Division. So basically, Ant said it best. Like, people just want to see they just want to see me just die. They want to see me rage. I'm not really raging, but it's like, whatever. They just want to see my downfall of me fighting lag switchers. So it's like, that's what it is. Like, you rather watch me fight lag switchers and die than play an actual competitive PvP game. Not saying you guys, but, you know, that's what majority of the people want to see, apparently. Even though there's no Division content. See, I'm gonna call it what it is. A spade is a spade to me. I'm gonna say exactly what it is. Like, I was working on a video. Like I said, I was working on a video. I got like screenshots of 8 lag switchers, right? 8 lag switchers. Screenshots of 8 lag switchers. And I was putting it together in a video. You know, and just like their platform that they're on, PlayStation, all that stuff. And then, you know, one of their lag switchers hasn't. They want to see you crash out. It's crazy, bro. It's really crazy. Like, it's basically been clips already done posted, and that's all it is. You know, because like these guys haven't been banned. Like, or Cronus went on vacation. He went on holiday like last week, and it was like, yeah, fuck that, I'm not. And then, you know, there's 2 lag switchers. That day that I went live, that last Saturday that I went live, man, or was it Wednesday, whatever, what day it was, right? It was 2 lag switches in that lobby. I thought it was 1, but it was 2. It was 2. Like, Strick and Body 6-7, both of them are lag switches. He's running around with a TAC 50 with an AR build, but shooting you with a TAC 50 to make it less noticeable. He's sniping you with a TAC 50. He's swapping back and forth, lag switching with a TAC 50, one tapping everybody with no special ammo. And then the other guy's using the freaking SR1 sniper. Using the SR1 sniper, lag switching. Shooting like a freaking laser beam. But, you know, it's like, and then you got another guy using the freaking Regulus. Lag switch Regulus. And then you got another guy that's using shotguns as an advantage, but he's not shooting the shotgun. He's not shooting the shotgun. He's shooting the pistol. He's also lagging. He keeps swapping back and forth to the shotgun, back to the pistol to one tap you. Like, and he thinking that it's less noticeable, but you know what he's doing. That's what's happening. But yeah, that's what's going on with this game. That's what's going on with this game right now. You know.
Medical assistance needed.
But that's what's going on in the game. But do you see, like, look, you see, we're on Division, and you see it's 18 people in here. It's you would hope that in the perfect world it'd be 18 likes on the channel, but it's not going to be 18 likes in here. Be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. Helps me out a ton when you do. I'm going to say that, you know, but it's probably not going to happen. But people are gonna bounce in, they're gonna bounce in, they're gonna bounce in, and I'm gonna say some shit, and then they're gonna bounce out, right? But you know, they're gonna go and get their 4 stacks together and come try to fight a solo player. Because most of the time I'm getting screen sniped. I don't say it all the time. Actually, I don't say it at all, but majority of the time I'm being screen sniped. When there's a lot of people in the chat, I'm being screen sniped. So, you know, that's most of the time what it is. Like, people find joy in fighting a solo player. You know? But yeah, that's how the shit goes. But, you know, these are what matches are. Matches are camp, spawn, or fight 4 stacks or lag switchers. Camp, spawn, fight 4 stacks or lag switchers. Or fight Cronus players that are in the 4 stack. Like, that's what the match is. Like, every match is the same thing. But people find joy in this bullshit. Like, it's mind-boggling to me how... Because I gotta come to the day that was like, yo, man. And I understand where Buddy was coming from. Like, you know, Overwatch might not be people's game. What's up? What's up, Jay? How you doing, bro? Tap it in, brother. Hope all is well. All been well, nothing changed. Still the same old cheaters. You? Yeah, exactly. Still the same. What's up, Sean? Conflict on PC is dead. 100%. Conflict here is dead. Conflict on console is dead. Like, it's all dead. It's all dead. What's up, Drop? It's all dead. Everything is... The PvP in this game is just dead. It's dead, 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 dead. And I don't... Like, I got a comment the other day, like... And, you know, there's no reason to be mad. It was just an opinion. Buddy said, just imagine if Kamikaze starts to do Overwatch or Battlefield content. You can be sure most of his viewers will be pissed too. No, I don't think they will. Honestly, I don't think they will. See, the difference between Kamikaze and me, or the difference between me, Kamikaze, Rogo, Nothing But Skills, is that they actually, and this is nothing to you guys. This is nothing to you guys, right? I don't have their audience. I don't have their audience. They built their audience off PvE. So, and Nothing But Skills plays different games all the time. He plays different games all the time. The problem with being a streamer is that, especially when it comes to PvP, bro, you have to build an audience that's supportive of you as a content creator. And most of the time, that's not like that. That's not like that. Most time, people subscribe for one particular game, which is understandable. But you will think that people play more games. I know this because I went through this with GTA. When I left GTA, a lot of people got upset about me leaving GTA because everything that I was saying, that I'm saying now about Division, happened with GTA. They was like, oh, you abandoned your community, we made you, yada, 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 right? They were saying all that stuff. They were saying all of that. But yeah, no, Robert, yeah. So Robert's like, and he's right, like, Division's fun, but like I said in my comment, Robert, you didn't respond back to it. The Overwatch might be boring, but what are you dealing with in what are you really dealing with in Division, bro? Campers all day, right? You're fighting campers that never leave the spawn.
Nobody's pulling out.
Campers that never leave the spawn. You're fighting lag switchers. And then you're fighting what? What else you're fighting? Lag switchers, Cronus. So how's that entertaining? How's that entertaining? How's that PvP? That's not PvP. If I'm running across the map, like, look what I'm doing right now. Is this fun to you? Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing. Like, ask yourself, how is this PvP? Their team is hiding in the spawn. And then there's a dude on their team spinning in a damn circle. He's spinning in a circle. He's spinning in a circle nonstop. He's AFK. He's been AFK farming for the past year. He's spinning in a circle, Robert. And he's not the only one that does that. He's a confirmed lag switcher that farms accounts to sell accounts. He's shade level 7,000. And then he's probably going to have that account for a backup account or sell it. And then he's going to do it on another account. He does it all the time. All the time. But so that's what I'm saying. But so your comment to, like, if Kamikaze does it, people are going to watch his content because they enjoy Kamikaze as a creator, as a streamer. He has played other games. He has played other games. I have an audience, but I don't have an audience like theirs. I have an audience of players that only play one particular game. One particular game. Bro, I thought I was weak in conflict, but find out later the reality of this shit. Reality of this shit is there's no way somebody do 19 kills and die only one time. No, it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. There's a lot of exploits and cheats in this game. Like the most kills I have probably gotten in a match, like legitly, like because I'm a legit player, it's probably like 15. 15, right? Anybody that you see go past that, they're either in a 4-stack or they're running exploits. But this is the guy right here. Look at his shade level. Look what build he got on. By the way, this entire build is expertise 30. Just to let you know. This is a DZ build, by the way. But this is what he's rocking. So why is he AFK farming? Why? So when I tell you it's not you, if you guys think that you're a bad player, you're not a bad player, man. It's just the fact that you're fighting majority of players that are running Cronus, that are running VPNs, that are running lag switch, every fucking exploit that you can think about in this game, everybody's doing it. Majority of the community is doing it. He's ore farming, pal. So, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing. But like I said, man, if Kamikaze plays something else, his people will go and watch it and support it. They'll do that. So, like, that's like putting that, if he goes and play Battlefield, they'll watch it because they play other games, man. You don't buy a PlayStation 5 or a PlayStation or a console or PC just to play one game, right? You don't. You play other games. And I get it, if you subscribe for one particular game, that's perfectly fine. You subscribe for that content. But if something's wrong with that game, really wrong with that game, and the developers have not listened to the community for that game and got rid of the problem and decided to continue make the game worse, it becomes less enjoyable for everyone. Everyone. You guys are burnt out in PvE. What are you doing in PvE?
Before you run out of reinforcements.
Bad you always face lag switch and cheaters, but still the other team in PvP, there's nothing. He said bad you will always face lag switchers and cheaters, but so will the other team in PvP. There's nothing you can do about cheating, but cheaters will be in both teams. Yours and the other side.
Hostile. Explosive secret.
There is something I can do about it. Leave the match, not play it. Like, leave the match and not play it. That's something you can do about it. But the problem is, you're going to face cheaters in every game, which is very understandable. You're going to face cheaters in every game you play. There's cheaters in all games. The problem is the fact that this company is not banning the cheaters. That's the problem. I've been fighting cheaters in this franchise since the start of Division 1. But the problem is that this company has a problem with getting rid of the cheaters in this game. I mean, if Apex can go out there and ban 73,000 players in their game, 70,000 on PC and 3,000 on console, and then they can go do another follow-up 2 months later and then ban their top 100 Pred players, ban their top 100 Pred players, then I think Division can do the same thing. I think they can do the same thing. Right? Apex is a competitive game, and their top 100 Pred players got caught cheating. Now, they also are going to start banning players that are using jitter software for aim abuse. They're going to ban those players too, because that's a ban offense too. So, yeah, you're going to fight cheaters in every game, but it's the fact that Division is not doing anything about the cheaters in their game. When there's a lag switcher every match that you're in, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Boost about to activate. Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's a problem.
Agent
A lag switcher in every game is a problem. What's up, Megatron?
Agent deceased. Boost online.
Exorcism and his whole clan, whole cheating clan is in conflict now. I believe it. Bro, I've been playing against cheaters all morning.
Needs assistance.
This shit is ridiculous. And we are so nerfed, it's hard to even finish a match. And the DZ cheaters have all came to conflict. Of course, they all came to conflict. Because the DZ is dead.
Hostile defender drone.
The DZ is dead. There's nothing they can do in DZ. You got 3 PvE dark zones.
Agent down.
You got 3 PvE dark zones, bro. There's nothing you can do.
Explosive mine detected.
Look at that. Got one guy on the rooftop. Those 2 are down. Like,
Hostile hive detected.
this is fun. Okay, this is what's going on right now, bro. So now cheaters use regulars with the all-full blue bill. Of course, it's lag switch. It's lag switch. There's a lag switch that's not noticeable, but it's very lag switch. Exactly, the pinprick, bro. They're out here shooting the pinprick, full auto, SR1 pinprick. So like I was saying, man, like people want to they like look. So Robert, like I understand what you're saying because like I agree with you, man. Like there's no other game like Division. There's no other game out there like it. But there are more games that are better than Division, bro. Like you got to understand that there are more PvP games out there that offer PvP, competitive PvP. But the question is, you don't want competitive PvP. You want Division PvP.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
An agent needs assistance.
Like right there. If Division got rid of all... If Division got rid of all the exploits, bro, all the exploits in this game would be better. Like that right there. This dude, he's cheating.
Hostile defender drone
He's cut strafe.
detected.
He's cut strafe right now.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly. Specialization supply drop.
He's cut strafe.
picked up by a friendly.
That dude right there,
Serious
right there at level 1, that's never been in conflict, is a cut strafe right there.
Agent vital signs 0.
Like, and like, look.
Agent down.
He's cut strafe, man. They got an AFK farm in there, and then Grand Ginger comes in at level 1, cut strafe.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Grand Ginger, level 1, bro. Like I said, man, you gotta love it, bro. You gotta love it. Look, cut strafe. Cut strafer. Oh no, that's the AFK guy. He's actually moving. He's actually moving. That's who it is. He decided to move because I guess somebody told him, hey bro, Badger's live, bro. He's talking shit about you being AFK, so you should move.
Assistance.
That's funny. That's funny. He moved. He's been AFK farming for like what? 3 days straight. He has not moved in 3 days. But all of a sudden, I'm live and he's moving. Think about that. He's moving because somebody in the chat knows him and said some shit that, oh yeah, dude's live right now, bro. You AFK farming. Go try to kill him, bro. He's talking shit. I'm telling you, that's what happened. He's moving. This man hasn't moved in 3 matches since I've been live. He hasn't moved in 3 days. Now I go live. He's moving. That's so funny.
System disrupted. System reactivated. The enemy has acquired a boost.
They got armor.
Has acquired the boost. Agent down.
They got armor, bro. They got armor.
Hostile defender drone.
They got armor.
Detected.
Maybe because I'm older, 56, and I don't like cartoonish games like Overwatch or Fortnite. Only cartoonish games. Oh no, I already know that. I know that. A lot of older people don't like those particular style games. Trust me, I already know that. It's not you. Trust me, I know. A lot of people like that don't like those style games. They don't. Like I talk about this with like my brothers, you know, about the stuff that's going on in the game. So trust me, I know. Like, what is the team doing? We shouldn't even be down.
System malfunctioning.
He's gonna be on a kit.
System restored.
He's still there, cover. Got to proc his mass again.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, you gotta kill him. You gotta kill him. You gotta kill him, bro. You gotta kill him.
Down.
But, you know, like I said, but that's what I'm saying. I understand that. So, it's like, I can PvP, but at the same time, I don't want to always PvP in this game. This game.
Hive detected.
Y'all don't want, like, if I go, damn, they never got the finish? They never got the finish. Oh, man. They never got the finish. So, imagine me going live. Imagine me going live
Hostile
in
defender
PvE.
drone detected.
We got 26 people in here. We got up to like 30. Right? We got up to that. Let me just go get this over with, bro. One of my teammates left already. But look, we got, what, 27 people in here right now, bro. If I scream PvE, are you guys going to show up for PvE content? Because PvE content is boring.
By the enemy.
Like, I get that those games will look cartoony, but like I said, man, like, it's man, both of them put on skill builds. But it's like, this is what you're fighting, bro. This is what you're fighting. And when I call shit out, bro, like, I become the problem. I'm the problem for calling out actual play, what people are doing in this game.
Is being taken by the enemy.
Like, make that make sense.
The boost has been taken by the enemy.
I don't even know why teammate even pushed up there, bro.
That agent needs assistance.
I don't even know why he even pushed up there. Yeah, some people show up PvE, but like, we're not going to have 31 people in the chat for PvE. Because they don't even like PvE. Yeah, this is over. They're just going to let it die down. They're not going to push. There's no point to push.
The last one alive.
And my teammate just left. But it, like, my point is that it's so funny. It's so funny. Believe it or not, people love escalation PvP. Bro, escalation is... People love it, but there's no point in doing escalation. There's no point. Like, I tried to matchmake escalation yesterday because I think it was, what was it dropping? It was unit alloy. I matchmake unit alloy, and I could not get a team or join a team for unit alloy. And I think it was at the Potomac Event Center yesterday. And I ended up getting 2 people. One of the guys was like max level, another guy was like low level, but could not get a third. Could not get a third at all. Tried to match it again for another run, couldn't get nobody else. Like, farming escalation is just pointless because there's nothing you can do with the gear that you get from escalations. What's up, Josh? Nobody loves... What's up, dude? And nobody loves escalation? Not sure what that dude is talking about. I don't know what he's talking about either. I was doing T8 yesterday. Couldn't get nobody. Then I dropped it down to T5s. And I was like, yeah, GG's. You know, couldn't get nobody. Couldn't get nobody. So I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, no, nobody loves escalations. Like, escalations is a joke. JT's like... But no, JT's trolling. He's trolling, man. He's trolling. Don't listen to him. He's trolling. That's my brother. He's trolling. What's up, Sean? Can't even use prototype gear in PvE DZ if you want to go in there. Exactly. So there's no point. Like, there's no purpose within prototype gear. Like, them... You know what I'm talking about. Them, like, the developers giving the community prototype gear was just an extra layer of telling you to level up because we don't know what to actually give you guys to do. We don't have content. It was just another leveling cap. That's all it was. And it was just giving people something to do until they figure out something. Like, there's no point. Like, what? You can't use your augments, right? In conflict or DZ. You're nerfed everywhere else. You're nerfed everywhere else in this game. Everywhere else in this game, you're nerfed to the ground. You're nerfed to the ground. You got 3 dark zones that do nothing.
I'm happy to take all this.
It's useless. Like, there's nothing you can do with it. There's nothing you can do with it. You can only use it in the raid. No, I'm sorry. You can only use it in the incursion in the light zone. And if you want to know what the light zone is, this is the light zone. This is all the light zone. So you can only use it in the light zone or the incursion. I mean, not the incursion, escalation. I'm sorry. Because you can't use it in the raids. You can't use it in the raids. No raids. You can't use it in Paradise Lost. Where's Paradise Lost? Up here, which is the incursion. You can't use it there. Like, why release gear that we can't use anywhere else? The problem is the fact that they didn't buff the enemies, right? But they dropped escalation to make you farm for the gear. What they should have did was take the raids and the incursions like Destiny do and buff the enemies 10 levels. Like Destiny, if you're doing like the hardest content, the enemies, if you're 550 in Destiny, power level 550, the enemies are going to be at least 10 to 20 levels over you in Destiny. That's what's going to happen. I'll show up for PvE. But there's nothing to do in PvE, bro. Like, what are you really doing? Like what's to do in Brooklyn? Brooklyn is what? Mission, control points. That's it. Missions and control points. Warlords. Warlords is just... What's Warlords? Like, missions and control points. Another map, missions and control points. Warlords should have... When they released Warlords should have had Survival, Underground, West Side Pier. Warlords in New York should have had all of those. Survival, Underground, West Side Pier, and a Dark Zone. It should have had a Dark Zone here. Those 4 things would have made people want to go to Warlords, but it's an entire expansion map that offers nothing. That's what Warlords is, right? Brooklyn should have had the same thing. Brooklyn should have had a new playable area, which is what it is, a new playable area with a dark zone in some new game mode that we have never seen before, right? That game mode could have been anything. Instead of them adding a PvE Dark Zone, they should have tucked that idea and brought it over to Kinley College. You can't even go to Kinley College. Why is this still? Why? Why can I not go to Kinley College? Kinley College is dead. They put Kinley College on a yearly rotation where you can only go there for like a couple of days and you might not be able to go back there for 6 months. That should have been a PvE Dark Zone. Instead of them touching the Dark Zones, they should have just turned Kinley College into a PvE playable area for those guys to do the event. That was the only way to get the Diamondback, by the way, but the Diamondback is in a light zone, so there's no need for you to even go there. But they gave you a PvE Dark Zone and removed PvP and gave you this toxic poison that's constantly affecting your character and telling you to go farm for some cachets to do what? To do what with those cachets that you have to repeatedly keep farming? Because if you don't have those cachets, you can't use your modifiers. You have to have this stuff. And if you don't have the canisters, if you don't have them, you don't get the bonuses. And that's only for PvE. That's stupid. So everybody did the PvE Dark Zone, of course, and everybody got their, Regulus or Eagle Bear, everybody got that, and that's it. Control points could be landmarks. Bro, everything in the light zone could have been added to the PvE Dark Zone. But they didn't do shit. You're just hitting landmarks and doing extractions the entire time. Landmarks and extractions the entire time. There's no public executions. There's no mini boss in the Dark Zone. They should have put a mini boss that spawned in every hour, or every like 2 hours a mini boss spawned in, and all 12 players go to fight that boss and get exclusive loot. There's nothing for you to do. Like, who's working at the studios? They keep firing and hiring people, but ain't coming up with nothing good. The fact that you're still locked in, you're locked into one exotic on your loadouts. One exotic weapon, one exotic. Half the gear that you got is ass. Like, I want you to understand that half the gear that you got is ass. Exotic weapons are supposed to be the best weapons in the game. Exotic weapons should have 2 talents, not 1. You know who they're hiring. Rogue Agent should be in the DZ. Of course Rogue Agent should be in the DZ. And that should have been the whole purpose of Westside Pier. That should have been the whole purpose. The whole Dark Zone should have been filled with every faction in the game, including Rogue Agents. They should also give you the option to play the game from 2 different perspectives. You should have been able to play the game from either as a Rogue Agent or as a Shade Agent. And depending on what agent you are, something that I talked about in the past, they should have gave you an option for players' missions to be invaded. Instead of Rogue Agents invading your mission, they should have actually allowed players to invade your mission. Let's say if somebody is doing the exact same mission as you, there should have been an option for such players to invade your mission at that particular time, and you guys fight for the loot within that area and within that mission, which would have been fun, of course. Some people would have hated it, but it would have been exclusive loot that people would have enjoyed to try to get. Bro, they haven't gotten to 1,000 shade level yet. And I said it all the time because you're right. A lot of these developers that are working at this company don't play that game. They do not play Division. They just work on it. So they don't understand their community. There's a huge disconnect between player and developer, and that's a huge problem. There's a huge problem. Hell, Yannick just got the Scorpio this year. How the hell you just got the Scorpio shotgun? Every Division stream that I see these guys do, their shade levels are like 200, 300 shade level. How the hell? You really don't play the game. Hell, normally in every developer that I see, like Behavior, prime example, Behavior, Dead by Daylight, their developers are max level. You're trying to tell me, and you can automatically put your level at max, but you're going to do a live stream and not put your level at max level when you got the ability to do that? At least show your community that you're maxed out. They'll have like this infinity level, of course. In other games, most developers in other games will have like this infinite level, right? Which shows that they're a developer. I want my development team that's working on the game that I'm enjoying to play the game so they can understand both perspectives of the game where you understand what's wrong with PvP and what's wrong with PvE. I want that. But we're not getting that. We're not getting any of that. They know Fox Sparrows 8% instead of 10. Yeah. I mean, they've been nerf foxes, and then, you know, it's 12 now. But these stacks are glitched out. Sometimes people think that is a visual. But when you see a lot of dudes using the Picard's holster, it shows you 10, but they're getting 15% weapon damage. And they're getting 12% damage. Like anything that has like, even like what contractors, where's my contractors at? Let's see, where's the contractors? That's 12% too, right? So in PvP, that's 12%. It's not supposed to be 12%, but it's 12%. It's a visual, but they never fix anything correctly in this game. Yes, the devs are lower shade level than you. The devs are not a level 1,000. None of them are. There's maybe like a few of them are 1,000, but the ones that were level 1,000 are no longer a part of the company. And it was always like one or two developers that play the game, like Palau, Peleli, whatever his name is. I don't know. It's Palau or Peleli. He plays the game. He's over shade level 1,000. He plays the game. Who else? I think Ocronus, he plays the game. I think he's over a shade level 1,000. But there's a lot of developers at the company that are not at 1,000. 1,000 to tutorial. It really is. You should be there, right? You really should be there. But you realize that the shade level doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because what are you really earning? Once you hit past shade level 1,000, there's nothing else to gain. As you can see from my shade level. Once you hit past shade level 1,000, you don't gain anything. There's no special rewards because in PvP, your bonuses are gone. Your bonuses are gone. Your expertise is gone. So you grinded all that for what? PvE only? You want us to be strong agents and nothing. They could have increased the expertise. This should have been increased from 30 to 40 by now. It should have been 40 or 50. You know, they should have gave us expertise 40. But instead of them giving us expertise 40, they just decided to give everybody else expertise gear. So basically, you formed your expertise for nothing. I want you to understand that. You grind your ass off to get the expertise 30, and then they turned around and said, we're going to drop prototype gear at expertise 30 that people can farm. So you had to work and waste all your materials to get your perfect build, your God roll builds for those guys. For those guys to get what? To get what? Everything that you spent months farming for. And then it's not like the prototype gear does anything spectacular, right? Because if you look at prototype gears side by side with standard striker and prototype striker are the exact same thing. The only difference is your attribute weapon damage is higher. That's about it. But the brand set bonuses for that striker set did not change. They should have changed it because prototype gear is supposed to be better. I don't need prototype gear to play escalations. I can play escalations with normal striker and still do the same shit. It's what I'm saying. And still do the same shit. That's it. Division 1 striker was better. But the thing about Division 1 is that I could have made a high-end build and still competed. I saw Yannick in the game as a rogue agent. Oh man. Bro, like it's but you can clear escalation faster now, pal. Bro, it's shit, bro. It's all shit. Division 1 striker was a monster. It was. It was really good. It was really good.
Agent down.
We got a guy on a rooftop, man. Guy on a rooftop. I should put him out of the AR. Nope, both of them are right there. Let's destroy that because nobody's on their rooftop.
detected.
He's on the bunk.
Hostile defender drone detected.
All right, that's been broken. Let's see. What's up, Loves guy? How you doing? We love him too. But yeah, no, man, the Giver is just far more superior and better, man. The fact that you don't have counter builds, man, I say this all the time. We don't have counter builds. You spend most of the time fighting exploits than actually fighting good players. You're fighting exploits, and if you take the exploits from these players, bro, what are you gonna have?
An agent needs assistance. Boost about to come.
Another damage build in the back.
Serious trauma detected.
But you take all the exploits from these players. What do you got? What do you have?
Agent killed.
What do you have when you take away exploits from
Boost
players?
now active.
When we tell you what happens when you take their cheats and their hacks away from them, they start camping. That's what happens when you take all that stuff away from them. When you take the Cronus, you take the lag switch, you take all the exploited builds out of the equation. You got a bunch of players that are going to hide behind broken mechanics in camp.
Hostile explosive signal.
That's what you have, bro.
detected.
You spend more time trying to counter players in this game instead of them countering you. So they're on the far right. All the damage guys are over there on the far right. Okay. But this is where we are, man. If you haven't smashed that like button yet, be sure to smash it, man. If you hate me, smash it anyways. If you don't hate me, smash it, bro. Smash it. 'Cause this is what you guys wanted, man. You wanted some Division content. And we're here. So look, lag switcher.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Lag switcher there. Well, not lag switcher, DPS build there.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Where did the other guys go? Where did he run off to? That's where you ran off to.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Damage bill's just sitting in the back waiting to beam you. Thank God they didn't got tardy, right, bro? Because if they had tardy, it would have been a problem. Would have been a problem.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Serious trauma detected.
Both of them are just on both sides. Other one's over there. Other one's over there.
Agent vital signs 0.
Oh, he just ran back.
The
He just
enemy
ran
is
back.
claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply
Oh
drop
my
is
days,
being
mate.
taken.
Oh my days. Other guy just ran back. He just ran back, bro. What do we got? Oh yeah, this is what we're rocking. 1.7. Let's do this instead. Actually, let's do that instead. Let's go here. We'll take that off, and then we'll. Oh, that's right. It's up here. It's our prototype. Never thought I'd be using protection from elites, bro, in PvP. This is, we used protection from elites in PvP one time as a troll build with Foundry Bulwark, bro, with the freaking that one SMG. I can't think of the name of it. That shitty SMG that shoots the lasers from it. We did that a while back.
Serious trauma detected.
Campers. That's what you fight. When you're not fighting cheaters, you're fighting campers, bro. Like, the fuck? The entire match. Like, and people want to see shit like this. You want to... PvP players are considered elites? Tell me about it, right? Are they? Are they considered elites? I mean, at a point, I don't know, at a point in time, we did have talent, I think it was Devastating, that worked that way. We did have that, so. At a point in time. I don't know if it's still being, I don't know if they made that change, but it did work towards players as elites, so yeah. But this was like in 2020 though, bro. This was like before Gear 2.0.
Boost about to activate.
But if you put on elite mods, that's like protection PFE mods, that's not gonna do anything, to tell you the truth. But like at that time, yeah, it was, they were considered that, if that's what you meant.
Allies are acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by allies. Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
That's what PvP is, man. Remember that. This is what PvP is. Sitting in a corner, hiding, because the other team's hiding. This is not fun, bro.
Serious trauma detected.
I didn't even know that rocket from me.
Agent out of action.
I didn't even know that rocket was coming towards me, honestly.
Agent down. Agent killed.
With perfect back and forth in a name, chess. Work for gunslinger talent and procs all at once. Yeah, yeah. I used to run. I run that. I run that holster. It's right here. So it's great. It's a great holster to use. Who does only PvP content is on YouTube. I wonder if you know him, Badger. I think I saw that dude. If he's on PlayStation, I think I've seen him a few times, but I don't know him. I don't know him, but I think I've seen him in conflict a few times.
I'm sending you a specialization.
Like, bro, we went from 5-2 to 5-4 because we don't get killed by 2 rockets and dying by campers, bro. And now we're down again, and they're still camping on the same far side, bro. The same far side. Like, this is shit, bro. It's 2 minutes on the clock, and this is what's happening. Like I said, bro.
You're running low on reinforcements.
An agent needs assistance. Vital signs critical.
Oh man, he's also a very good player. Like I said, I've probably seen him around in conflict, but I personally don't know him. Like, bro, we're dying by fucking campers, man. Campers, bro.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
Campers, man. That's what we're dying by. Campers, man.
Specialization supply drop has
They
been
want to
taken by
sit
the
and
enemy.
cover all damn day, bro. Like,
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Boost about to come online.
Time's almost
campers. Campers.
Boost now active.
Campers.
Agent down. Medical assistance needed. Agent out of action. Agent vital signs 0.
Campers, bro! Campers! Campers! I got on protection, bro. I got on, oh my fucking God, bro. I know Ghost is gonna leave. Ghost is like, because we were just giving him fucking kills, man.
An agent needs assistance.
Campers!
It's a loss. Sorry.
Campers. Campers. I should have just stayed back and just waited the 5 minutes. Campers. Campers, bro. Campers. Is that fun? Robert, is that fun, Robert? Was that fun? That's not fun, man. That's not fun. Like, if I'm going to play comp, that's why I say, like, if I'm going to play something that's competitive, man, like comp PvP, like, I'm actually going to play comp, like, with role play. You know? Like, Battlefield 6 is shit. And Battlefield is my main game. I'm a Battlefield player. I'm a Battlefield player. But I'm not playing Battlefield because it's dead. Battlefield is dead. All 3 of them. Battlefield 5 is dead. Battlefield 2042 is dead. And Battlefield 6 is dead. It's more bots in the game than actual players. All dead. That was funny to watch. You suffered, to be honest. That's crazy, pal. That is crazy. There go Megatron right there. Hopefully we got a good match here, Megatron. And if I miss anybody comment, man, I'm sorry. I don't have a monitor in front of me, so I'm looking down at the chat on my phone. I'm just scrolling up to see what I missed. For me, yes. I like it because you're such a good player that you can kill cheaters. Myself, on the other hand, on the other side, I have to be the worst PvP player ever. That's crazy. That's crazy, Robert. That's not fun, bro. That's not fun, Robert. That's not fun. People outside are going to hear me yelling. Like, oh, he's yelling. What the hell's going on over there? Somebody call the cops. Call the cops. But no, man, I like I say, man, like, put it like this. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Like, I don't want to be locked into this game because of what's going on, right? I don't. Because it's not getting better. And that's the biggest problem, that it's not getting better.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I want it to get better, but there's going to be days where I'm going to stream other games. I know it's not going to be Division, guys. I know it, but like it'd be nice if you guys, if you don't come in and stay like the entire time, you come in and just sit a little bit, sit for a little bit, and then, you know, bounce out. That dude's dead. I think one of them got a scanner drone on. He's coming out now. He's going to see me.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
That's 3 down. 1 is out still. Nice. No one else is camping, but they are camping still. Now this is going to probably become a spawn fight.
Vital signs critical.
He almost killed me. What's up, Invader? You took 3 days? I took a week off, bro.
down. Hostile stinger hive detected. An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, I can't throw that there.
Boost about to activate.
Last time I had a breakout, I took 1 year off. I took a year off. I want to say
Cease.
in 20.
Boost online.
I think I took like 8 months off one time from Division because I was just like,
Detected.
there was nothing to do. I think I took like 8 months, honestly, 8 months off. When you started doing Division videos about 9 years, you said when you started doing Division videos about 9 years ago, didn't you have to deal with cheaters already, or is it a new thing? I mean, I didn't really fight. If you're talking about Division 1,
Agent down.
now was that 9 years ago, bro? Was that 9 years ago? Like, you got to be talking about D1. Like, D1 had Cronus players, but we had a lot of counters.
Detected.
Due to all red and face tank my fire. That's crazy.
An agent needs assistance.
All red and face tank. Jeez. I mean, Division 1, bro. Spawns did flip too, by the way. Spawns flip.
Agent down.
They're going to be behind us. They're going to be behind us. 1 second. That's crazy. Yeah. It's like all red builds, bro. Dudes are on all reds. Making me feel old. D1 was like my favorite pastime game. I know, right, bro? Like we were both in college at that time, bro. Like, damn, we both were in college at that time. I mean, Division 2 also, there had to be cheaters years ago already. Well, we had Cronus cheaters in Div 1, but the problem with Div 1 is that we had better builds.
Serious trauma detected.
We had a better build selection.
Agent
Honestly.
incapacitated.
There was a much better build selection, and you were able to counter cheaters a bit better in Division 1 than you could in Division 2. Like, you know, we had actual counters, and at that time, Cronus wasn't what Cronus is today, to be honest with you. So, I mean, you just had dudes running around with, like, the showstopper.
An agent needs assistance.
It was just a showstopper. That's it. Like, it was just kadoo, kadoo, kadoo. Like, that's all. It was just strikers, showstopper builds, and those guys were killable. And then, you know, we had the drop and pop, and then skills were not broken in Division 1. You didn't have to worry about skills. Like, there's a lot of things that you didn't have to deal with.
Specialization supply drop has been claimed by an ally.
Agent down.
Right, that's all. That's all you heard, bro. That's all you heard, man. No, every time, just kadoo kadoo. You go into skirmish or the dark zone, bro? Because, you know, we had in Division 1 we had last stand, skirmish, which was conflict, which was 4v4, and then, you know, so last stand was 8v8, skirmish 4v4, and then you had the DZ. So you had 3 PvP areas that you could have went to. Clans. We didn't have clans in D1. But people had their little individual clans, of course, and they used to just matchmake for skirmish just to group up to see who was the better team and fight. So you can kind of consider that was comp, right? So you had 3 PvP areas, and then you had a lot of counters. Skills were good, but players that ran skill builds had to actually build into it. Exotics had 3 talents, and you didn't have exotic restrictions. So you had, which is something that they should have did when it came to the exotics here, where you farmed for an exotic. It had the main bottom talent for that exotic, and then you farm for the exotic that you wanted that had the roles that you need. That would have gave replayability. I don't know why they didn't bring that system back in D2. We had the support station, which was very good. Not that booster hive shit that we have that went through an identity crisis. And the support station you had the support station, you had the immune station. It was just three different variant. Well, it was like what, 5 different variants of that station that did different things. So that was great. It was like all these things, these elements that you had that allowed you to counter certain things. Everybody was balanced correctly. A striker can beat a classified striker can beat a nomad, or a nomad can beat a classified striker. You get what I'm saying? It was like damage over time and then raw damage. And then you actually had damage sets like Banshee for Dark Zone players that it worked both ways. If you was a rogue agent, it worked differently. If you was a shade agent, it gave you damage. Like it gave you damage if you were solo, I think. If you died by a group of rogues, it gave you weapon damage. But if you were in a group and you were rogue, then it gave you ammo and a little bit of damage. Like it was, and then you had Alpha Bridge. That was amazing. The only damage stacking glitch that we had in Division 1 was Alpha Bridge and Banshee. No, it was Alpha Bridge and Sentry.
Enemy before your reinforcements
Sentry,
are spent.
which became later Predshi was really good. Predshi was top tier. It was like Predator's Mark and Banshee combined with the ninja. Like everything just worked, man. You can hear it in my voice the way that I'm talking about this stuff. Like everything was just balanced correctly and just worked the way it needed to do. Red Storm did a really good job with PvP early on in that game. Like it was great. And patch 1.7 was the best. Like you could have dominated. You could have had like a full healer build and still had DPS because you built into it. I was a Final Measure main, and Final Measure was elite, man. Final Measure did, like, it really changed a lot for like competitive play.
Serious trauma detected.
So he was over there hiding. Like it changed so much, man. Like when I kid you not.
Stinger hive detected.
And that's the beauty of it. Like you did not have to wear full gear sets. Like everything just worked. Like the balancing. Like if you had on like three piece pred, it gave you the 4-piece bonuses with the ninja, and then 2-piece Banshee, it gave you the 3-piece bonuses, and the 3-piece bonuses was amazing. Like the way it was set up. So you still had the ability of bleed, and Pred automatically bled that player. It bled him. You didn't have to put on a freaking Ridgeway Pride chest plate and do the things that you do now, right? You didn't have to do any of that. Like the game just worked, man. Like it worked really well. And I hate that they stepped away from that formula, bro. I hate that they did that. Like it's Reclaimer set was actually healers that were support roles. Like tanks were actually tanks. Full body bulwark shield with DNF3, like that, and then they were able to use SMGs with the full body shield.
Boost about to come online. Boost now active.
My heal's right there. What's up, Leo? How you doing, bro?
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Like the game was just great, man. It was a lot of good stuff in D1, and the fact that they stepped away from that formula, bro, it kind of sucks that they did that.
An agent needs assistance.
Man, he don't want to burn sticky.
Allies have acquired the boost.
Really good system, man.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Somebody's gonna probably jump fence. They're pulsing us out too.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
They got an explosive bill over there. Yeah, he's an explosive bill. That's gonna be a problem. That hive is kicking my ass, bro. That hive is kicking my ass.
Agent
Got to
killed.
go. Eat lunch. All right, bro. Have a good one. Appreciate you for hanging out with me. We only been live for like an hour, man.
Agent down.
All right. We got to go a bit more damage here. We're going to need damage-based survivability
An agent
here.
needs assistance.
Can't run that. I mean, I could give us Tardy right now, which I probably should, because they're running a healer build, so we're gonna need that second life. I put on Tardy, Megatron, because right now I'm 0 for 2 right now, bro. So, and they're playing with their skill.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
And then it just got the damage build back there, bro. That's the biggest problem.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Yeah, that hive is strong, bro.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
He's not pushing.
Vital signs critical.
He's all damaged, man.
Agent out of action.
No kits, bro. They really ruined efficient.
The specialization supply drop has been claimed by the enemy.
They really ruined efficient, bro. They got box too. You gotta watch out for those hives, man. He has on all blues. Yeah, then if he's not missing a shot, bro, you already know what that is. He has on all blues and doing damage like that. You already know what that is, bro.
The fight is halfway done.
I wouldn't put it past Loco. Like that. Bleed slows down regen. So. And then they're playing behind a skill build, bro. So that's a huge problem. Playing behind a skill build is a huge problem. And then they got a Umber Bill sitting in the back too, so Umber Bill is just back there in the back. Yeah, that dude got on the cooler. Because he's still shooting rockets, which makes no sense. He has on the cooler. So he has doubled Is somebody watching fence? Dragons out, dragons out, dragons out. I'm gonna push.
Boost about to activate. An agent needs assistance.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Boost online.
Damage in the back, bro. Damage in the back. Damage in the middle. Damage in the middle.
The enemy is acquiring the boost. The enemy has acquired the boost. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
This is your last chance to come back before we have to pull you out.
An agent needs assistance.
Reinforcements aren't gone.
I'm getting shot by another damage, bro. They're all damaged.
Keep fighting.
He took off the skill bill.
Vital signs critical.
Dude at the fence was shooting like a lagger. He might be. I'm out, bro.
Agent vital signs 0.
Damn. We lost somebody. The skill bill took off his skill bill. He put on all reds. But yeah, Loco's all blues. He's perfect. I think I didn't get a chance to see what he had on. Let me see. Actually, I can't even look to see what he got on. Let me go here. Somebody's lagging in the lobby, bro. Somebody's lagging in the lobby, bro. So you're right. You're right. You're right. He's probably is lagging, bro. Somebody's lag switching to the lobby. The only when you see names spaz out like that, they're lag switching. Oh man. Yeah, GG's, man. GG's, bro. Yeah, you're right. The dude with all blues, man. He's lag switching. There's Solve Perfect too, man. A lot of people run Solve Perfect in here, in Division, where it delays the damage that they take. So they're not taking the proper damage. Should have checked the package loss to see how much packet loss we were losing in the match. Did not check. Should have saw where it went up to. But yeah, no, that somebody's lagging in the lobby. Doesn't that suck though? Doesn't that suck, man? That sucks. You want a good match, bro, you can't get a good match because of things like that. Yo, be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already, man. Oh man, that's oh bro, I hate that, bro. I hate that. That's funny. Oh my days, man. Oh man. I'm sorry, guys. I just find it funny, man, because it's really hilarious at this point. I'm probably gonna do some Destiny PvP on Twitch because I'm like trying to grind some Paragon gloves. So I'm probably gonna do that. What's up, Sosa? I found my mic. That's crazy. I found my mic. But yo, Marco Styles, isn't that the one that lagged? Let me see. I hope he's not the lag switcher. He shouldn't be. If you guys haven't smashed that like button, bro, be sure to smash it. We got 27 people in the chat. If you forgot to press the like button, can you be sure to smash it, man? Because we're back. We're live on Division. This is what you guys wanted. We're here. We're here. We're here. In the mayhem, in the midst of the thunder. Especially if you're enjoying the content. Smash that button. Smash it. I would have thought that we'd have probably had at least about 45 likes by now, because we had some people bounce in here. But remember, I told you, screen snipers tend to come in and hang out. And switch my build to stats. Oh, so you got it right? You did it? So did you get everything that you needed to get? I did it.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of reinforcements.
Okay. That's what's up, Sosa. Now, I'm glad you got everything that you needed. I wonder if somebody already got on protected reload. Let's go find out. might have to just put on all red in a bit. But, you know, I put it on.
Hostile drone
I don't think
detected.
one of my teammates had on protected reload, but
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I need a nade in the cloak.
Hostile defender drone detected.
Let's get up here. That one ran all the way back.
Assistance. Vital signs critical.
Bro, he's doing that much damage from that distance? Jeez!
Agent killed.
What did he hit me with, bro?
Hostile stinger hive detected.
I can't inspect him. But see, look, see how it's not glitching out here? There's no lag switcher in the lobby. So, see that's how you know. Like, see how the names are fine? He hit me with companion. The most, what? Bro, he hit me with this companion? Hey, it did it, man. It got it done. It got it done, right? But yeah, when the names are not spazzing out and glitching and you can actually click on them, no one's lagging in the server. But the minute the names start to spaz out, everyone's lagging. Well, not everyone, but there's a player in that lobby that's lag switching. Where I was there just in time, bro. Just in time. Let me see. Let's see what we are. Let's check the packet loss, dude.
About to come online.
So we're good. We're home. Send rate is pretty good.
Boost now active.
No packet loss. All right.
An agent needs assistance. Agent down.
Loco's back here.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile drone detected.
The damage guy!
Medical assist
The damage guy!
needed.
Let's see it now. See if it was him.
Boost has expired.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it was him. Yeah. We can't click down now. We have to manually go down. It's Loco. Loco's lag switching. It's him. Yep. Megatron is him. It's him. He's lag switching. He's running. It's all perfect. That's funny. Everything was perfectly fine. Everything was perfectly fine. He's running. It's all perfect, bro. It's him. It's 100% him.
Hostile defender drone detected. An agent needs assistance.
A specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
These dudes are running a lot of damage, bro. Let me go get that kit because I need it.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly.
Hostile drone detected. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Friendly claiming the supply drop.
Oh, there's no way he got on glass. There's a way.
Agent
Yep, he
down.
switched to glass.
Agent killed.
Field Marshal here. What's up, Field Marshal?
Detected.
Love your streams, and you're right. This PvP has been broken for a while. I haven't played D2 for months, just Battlefield. Playing tonight, but expecting more of the same. Ooh. Hey, whenever you get on Battlefield, shoot me a message, bro. I probably got to re-download it back because I ended up deleting it yesterday. But how's everything with you, Field Marshal? Man, I haven't seen you in a minute, bro.
You're halfway through the fight.
We're tied up. We're all tied, and they're reviving. They're all reviving. They got a scanner drone up in the sky. I haven't got picked up on the scanner drone yet, so it's probably going to pick me up pretty soon.
Hostile defender drone detected. Agent down.
You're out of reinforcements. Hang in there.
I'm running so slow right now.
There are no more rogue reinforcements.
Nah, I just got picked up.
Boost about to activate.
It's just one of them. Nah, he got them in that corner. Nice. Nice, nice, Marco. Nice, Marco.
Boost online. Hostile Stinger Hive detected.
I was trying to flame him up, bro. I was really trying.
An agent needs assistance.
But it's, yeah, it's loco, man.
A win.
It's 100% loco. But now, we actually deleted the game last weekend for fighting 2 lag switchers. But, you know, now we're back on it. We're back on it because, you know, like I said, this is what people want to see. But like I said, I will play other games, man, and I hope that you guys show up for those particular games. It might not be Division PvP, but it's going to be some form of PvP. Some form. I know there's not a lot of good games out there right now that offer PvP, which is why people keep coming back to Division, and mainly because it's third person. And a lot of people don't like playing first person shooters or anything, like Robert said, cartoony. You know, and this is stuff that I talked about with my brother JT. Basically talking about like certain games like that, what people don't have an interest in. Like Diablo don't have PvP whatsoever. What's up, Panda? Diablo has PvP, but ain't nobody PvPing in Diablo. Diablo is just... Diablo is what Division wish it was. It's PvE. It's just straight PvE. Like, that community over there is just like, PvP is there, but we don't give a damn about it. That's what that community is right there. Who don't like first-person shooters? A lot of people. A lot of people don't. He said hanging out, had a rank 60 duo. Nah. In the DZ? I'm surprised you actually found a server. Let me open up these boxes, man. This whole little season crap needs to be over with, man. I'm so ready for it to be done. Like for real, I'm ready for this season to be done. I need to go get this sharpened up.
Safe area detected.
My machete's getting a bit dull. It's getting dull. I need to go sharpen this bad boy. It's just the island in me. All right, let's see. Let's open up all these trash boxes. Why is my inventory full? Do you guys think that they should actually get prototype gear in conflict as a reward? So last night a guy was talent stacking and sucked. I don't know how you died with in flatline and God knows what else. Oh man, yeah, you're right. That's right. The talent stacking glitch from the Tinker Mask still works in the DZ. It doesn't work in conflict, of course, but in the Dark Zone it works. That's just bad, bro. Like, I hate that it's like that for so many people. Was that head scratcher? I think that was head scratcher right there. Like, damaged talent stacking sucks, man. It really does suck. I hate that it's still going on. I mean, it shouldn't be a thing, of course, but, you know, it is. They can't fix the Tinker Mask. They probably should just remove it from the game, honestly. Like, it's... remove it. Because they can't fix it. So I think they just should get rid of it. Rifles, alright, so we got head scratcher for rifles. Alright, cool. I really think it's just gotten to that point where they should just remove it. And just make something else. Or just give us the Alpha Bridge set. At least with the Alpha Bridge, like gear set or brand set, whatever they decide to do, you can't, you shouldn't be able to damage stack with it. It's just that mask that's making it work. But there's also a talent stacking glitch with chest plates too, so that might not be a good idea either. If y'all didn't know that. Dudes are able to talent stack chest plate talents now. Running Butcher showed how to do it. Alright, let's put the talent there. Just filling up a library here. Alright, so now we just need 2 more snipers and pistols. Head snatcher. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with these developers, bro. But yeah, no, man, the Tinker Mask, it should not work, but it works. Players are just doing it in the light zone and then taking it into the dark zone. And that's terrible. It doesn't work in conflict because it's a completely different zone. Once you go in conflict, it's gone. So, like, watch, I'll show you. Like, it's so simple. It's so simple to do, man. Like, it's bad how easy it is to do. Alright, let's see. So you need to just be holding your main weapon, right? This is how easy it is to do the Tinker glitch. Right? You just need to be holding your weapon, holding your main weapon. Go to your library. No, it's go to tinkering, actually. Tinkering. Choose your secondary weapon. See, yeah, it's on Screamline. I know it's saying Screamline now, but this is what we're going to do. Because I know Screamline is easier to see. So we're just going to do that. And then we're going to take the mask off. Alright. So we'll probably end up doing it again. So let's change loadouts here. But I want to see if I got that talent. It should be on. Yep. I just healed up. I just healed up, but let me show you with Screamline. Alright, so you want to be holding your primary weapon like a name weapon. Hold name weapon, put a secondary weapon. Need to be the same of that weapon type. Put that there, put on the Tinker Mask. Go there. And then you just need to make sure you're holding that name weapon in your hand. Hit the center pad, go to your tinkering station, click here, and then you want to choose that weapon, swap that weapon talent to whatever talent you want. We're going to put on Streamline so you can see Streamline because it's extremely noticeable, right? Put that on, confirm that, back out of that, Take the mask off. And then let's change builds here. And as you guys can see, I got Screamline. No Screamline here. Bighorn and a shotgun, custom M870 with back and forth. And I got Screamline active. So let's take some armor away. And I want to take off this really quickly. Take that off because we don't want that. So I should have both talents. It's really slow. Other talent probably didn't stick, but Screamline is there. Yeah, it's stick. It's going up. So my armor's going back up, as you can see. That's from preservation. Yeah, that's crazy. It's regenerating really slow though. But yeah, man, that's how you do the Tinker glitch, man. Like it's stupid. It's stupid. Yeah, like a lot of players are doing it in the DZ. Like that shouldn't be a thing. And then, you know, they're damage stacking, bro, and that's what sucks. So you gotta just imagine you got somebody with a freaking Bighorn running up on you, or somebody's running up on you with like freaking a perfect obliterate. Like, bro, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Like somebody just does something like this and just run up on you. Like, that's bad. I don't need that ish. Nah, you don't, bro. Like, it's so easy to kill. Like, it's so easy to kill in this game, man. And this is how players are playing. And they running full-blown damage builds, bro. Like, look at that, bro. It's like a million hit. Like, look at that. Look at that, bro. That's 1.3 mil. 1.3. 1.4. That's bad. And that's in PvP right now. So that's in the DZ. What's up, Grenade? How you doing? Today I officially called it quits on the game. I'm so fucking fed up with the bugs, DCs, and hackers. The devs have absolutely dropped the ball. I'm over it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I deleted the game last week. I was so pissed off. I deleted the game. I was done. But I came back because people like, Robert! Damn it, Robert! It's your fault! He's like, I don't want to see that other shit, man. I want to see Division. So, yeah, we're back. Because they enjoy when I fight cheaters. That's a lot of damage right there, man. Like, look at that, bro. Look at that. 1.3 a bullet, bro, to the head. That's bad. Chess piece. You get them from Gambit, Sosa. That's Gambit loot. Go to what's his name? Down at the tower. Drifter. Go to Drifter in the tower and try to craft one from Drifter. So if you got some Gambit engrams, you can get it that way. You can definitely get it that way. But no, this is what's going on. This is what's going on in PvP right now. Like, I hate that this is happening to everybody, man, because I don't want stuff like this to happen. But, like, when I go to conflict, the talent's going to be gone. Like, it doesn't work in conflict, so there's no worries there. Well, I'm absolutely trash at PvP, and the current state of PvP is fairly well unplayable. Just DC'd half the way through. T6 escalation, PvE. DZ just sucks. Blah. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, I agree with everything that you're saying, bro. Like, I agree with everything you're saying about the part that you're saying that, oh, you're bad at PvP. You're not bad at PvP, bro. You're just fighting cheaters in PvP. Like, that's the downside. You're fighting cheaters. And then it's like the gear doesn't compensate at all when you're fighting that. you can't counter certain things. If somebody's camping on the rooftop with a burn sticky, you have to have a booster hive, but the booster hive can only do so much, right? So now you got to spec into hazard. So now you're running hazard to counter the skill build, but the DPS guy is DPSing you because you don't have enough DPS to take him out, and you can't get too close to him. So like, there's a lot of stuff that goes on into PvP. So don't ever think that you're bad because it's not you. It's definitely not you. Let's see. I can confirm and tell you right now, Megatron, he is 100% cheating. 100%. Oh man. Oh man. He's one of them. He's one of them, bro. He's another Cronus player. That's funny. Megatron's like. The only reason I saw that message because it popped up on my phone, bro. But yeah. Oh man. But no, it's not you, man. Don't ever think that it's you, bro. It's just like the lobbies that you get in, man. When you see certain players, what's up, Redder? How you doing, bro? How's your day going? Hopefully you're having a good one over there. When you see certain players, man, that be in your lobby, like always check the social tab. Scroll down. If that lobby's lagging, you can tell. Let's see here. I've never seen these guys before. None of these guys I've ever seen before. This dude is 40,000 shade level, bro. Jeez. I have never seen this dude before. Thinking of giving Helio a try. Yeah, no, take a break, bro. Like, take a break from Division. Take a break. You know, I took a couple days off, you know, but the difference between me, like, I only play Division when I go live. Like, I try not to play Division offline. Like, if I'm playing Division offline, it's because I'm testing out a build that I want to potentially put out for you guys. That's the only time. Other than that, I'm playing, like, on my downtime, man, I'm playing, like, Dead by Daylight. I'm playing Battlefield. I'm playing Destiny. I'm playing Diablo 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing other games like that. I'm playing Overwatch. Other games that have PvP, I can go do that and get my fix. And I be having the time of my life because it be really competitive, bro. Like, you know how crazy it be? Dudes be in game chat typing, bro. They be typing to you, bro. Like, and it's crossplay too with Overwatch. So I'm in a lobby with like Xbox, PlayStation, and PC players, man. They be in there typing mid-match, talking hella shit. It'd be funny as hell. They'd be like, oh, the healer on the other team, ass, 1v1 me, healer versus healer. Like, it'd be hectic, bro. It gets that way. Then the teams be arguing with each other in the text chat, bro. It'd be funny as hell. Like, nobody got a mic on. They just be talking in the text chat throughout the match. It'd be funny. They be talking hella shit, man. It's funny. Man, they got 2 scanner drones over here.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Agent down.
I'm in Europe. I know I'm in Europe. I'm 100% in Europe. He's a healer.
Hostile.
He's a healer.
Explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
I'm dead here, bro.
Medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
I think drink beer is the only one I've ever seen before. Let's put on the right mask. That'll do it. Alright. Nope, this is a Zavala set. It is. You can get it from Zavala too. You can. You definitely can. But that set is not a... You're not going to get that extra tuning mod with Zavala. Yeah, this is GG's. I'm about to get focused here.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Jay, is that you? Jay, is that you over there? Hold on. Bro, did this man just pop shot me, bro? Oh my days, bro. Don't tell me. Somebody's over there lag switching. I can't scroll down now.
An agent needs assistance.
Mm.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. Agent down.
Yeah, they're lag switching, bro. He's over there.
You need to turn this
He,
around.
he just
or
one
contacts
tap.
pull you out.
The enemy is
1.8, bro.
acquiring the boost.
One tap.
The boost has been taken by the enemy. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Bro, just forget it, bro. It doesn't matter. It is what it is.
Hostile drone detected.
No, I'm not home anyways. Yeah. He's lag switching over there. But he's using the sniper so you don't notice it.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile stinger hive detected.
Yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, he's lag switching.
Agent down. Agent deceased.
Reinforcements.
Not that one, the other guy that just shot me. He's lag switching. He's lag switching with the 1886, I think. I gotta go confirm, like 100%. But the lobby is definitely lagged.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
Got back to
Agent
K1.
vital signs 0. Agent down.
Yeah, no, back to K1. All right.
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, there he is right there. The dude with the 1886.
Agent incapacitated.
Yeah, he's
vital
lag
signs
switching.
0. An agent needs assistance.
Yeah, he stopped now. He turned it off. It's him. Yeah, it's him. There's no way this bill is one tapping. There's no way this bill is one tapping. Yeah, he's lag switching. He's 100% lag switching. He's swapping back and forth between that. He's doing exactly what Strick was doing the other day.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy. The specialization supply drop has fallen into
Yep.
enemy hands.
Yeah.
Agent down.
Yeah.
You've been defeated.
Yep. They can do it with any weapon. They can do it with any weapon. Yeah, 11-0. There's nothing you can do about it. He went 11-0 with that bill. Let that sink in. 11-0. Because he's lag switching. Oh, man. Oh, what's up, Velvet? How you doing, brother? Welcome back to the grind, brother. I know, right? How you doing, man? Another day, another lag switcher. Always a new one. I couldn't even report him because I couldn't click his name in time. I should have. I'm chilling on a hot Saturday. I should be doing that, bro, but instead I'm over here stressed. I'm over here stressed out, man. Stressed out. I'm over here stressed. Over here stress playing this game. Oh man. Would have been a good day to go flying. I was like, you look with the doors off when I get bored. Come on, and experience the fun. Oh, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. This not that, but this right here. I'm not doing this match. Definitely not doing this match against them. All of them. Every last one of them. Oh man, but no, I never. I gotta check that out. See what that looks like, bro. With the doors off too. I know my mom got me. My mom got me my because I love old school cars. I've always been a fan of old school cars because I used to build like model cars and stuff growing up. My mom had got me a 1986 Cutlass Oldsmobile in high school, and I had T-tops, right? And works well because he gets a galley. But I know it's not the same as you, right? But I used to take the roof off of the Cutlass. Take the roof off because it had like the glass panel at the top of it, so it's like glass mirror where like when you're driving it was like tinted. You can see, so the sun is not beaming you, but you can look up and just see. You can see the stars and all that stuff at night, so it was beautiful, right? And I used to take the roof off throughout the day, like driving to school and stuff. In the morning with the roof off and the wind blowing and the sun, because like in Miami, growing up in Miami, like bro, when it's like 9, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's hot as shit. So in Miami, it's hot as hell in Miami, bro. Like 8 o'clock in the morning, you'll think that it'll be like a cool breeze. No, it's hot. So driving with the top down, the top off, and just cruising, man. Hair blowing in the wind, like it. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. I love that car, man. But when I was in college, my mom got in an accident in it. So thank God she was in my car because my nieces were in the back seat, and that car was like metal. So Trans Am, probably back then. I love old schools, man. I've been trying to find another old school, but like the one guy I found, he didn't have T-tops, of course, but this guy, he's like, I'm trying to get rid of it, and he was selling it for like 27,000, and it was like all factory. And I'm like, what? I said, you're not gonna be able to sell this for 27,000 factory? It's crazy. Like my mom got mine for like 5K, and it was factory, 5K, everything. I kept everything original, like dark navy blue, everything. The seats navy blue, everything, and then it had like oak wood interior. Right? With the factory rims and everything. Because you don't mess up a classic. That's a classic. So, but Buddy had like 22s. It was like, he had 22s on a white factory Oldsmobile. It's like a Supreme Oldsmobile. I believe he had like an 85. But he was selling everything factory. The engine factory. I checked the engine, everything. Everything's factory. He doesn't drive it. He was like, I don't use it. But he was trying to sell it for 27. I was like, you trying to sell it for 27 because of the rims? Because I was like, bro, like, you're not going to get 27 for this. The most you'll get for this the most you'll get is maybe like 8 to 9. You're not getting 27. Like this is like a 40 or something, like a 42-year-old car, bro. Like you're trying to sell it. You know what I'm saying? Like you want 27,000, bro? They might as well go buy a new car. Like you want 27K, bro? They're gonna go buy a new car. You're not getting that. Like you can just go to like any dealership and get a brand new car, bro. For that much. Like, no. And he was like, oh man, well, we can work something. I was like, nah, bro, I'm good, bro. That just killed my move. Like, you're trying to 27,000? That's insane for an Oldsmobile. And his was like white. His was like white with it was white with a maroon with a blue top, and he had maroon interior. So he had like maroon seats in the inside. So the the car was white, but the hard top was blue. It was like blue, and it looked exactly like my Cutlass. It was white and blue. but with a maroon interior. I'm like, bro, everything's factory here. I was like, did you do anything to the engine? Did you upgrade the engine or anything? He's like, nah, I didn't do anything to it. It's everything's factory. I popped the engine. I'm like, you still trying to sell it for 27? This is factory. You didn't do anything. Like, bro, it was crazy though that it was like that, man, because I couldn't believe it. But yeah, no, he's still trying to sell it. So somebody's gonna buy it. Somebody's gonna buy it. But like 27,000, no. You're not. Like you gotta bring that down. Gotta bring that down. Like because like it's an old school car. Like insurance is gonna be mad cheap because it's old school. On top of that, but like 27,000 for that, no, bro. People around here driving Teslas, and you trying to charge 27,000. You know, somebody can go get like a 20, like bro, they can go get a 2019. Like cars are costing like that much at a dealership, like 35K. You can go get a 2025 for like 35. You can go get a 2021 for like 27. You know, cars are selling that, brand new cars, up to date cars are selling that much. Brand new cars off the lot, and you're trying to get cash 27? Oh hell no, for an 85, and you haven't done anything new. Old schools that sell for like 20 to 30. Like you can go buy an old school right now for like 20,000. That's been fixed up like an S. Yeah, bro, like a Monte Carlo S. Bro, yeah. My cars are SS Monte Carlos, 85 T-tops, Mustang. Like you can go get a brand new old school, right? That's been hooked up, Grand Nationals, that's been hooked up, fixed, new engines, new interiors, the digital dashboard, you know, brakes, everything, like chrome engine, all that stuff. You can get a Mustang engine in these bad boys. Like and that's American muscle too. So you can go and get all that stuff like hooked up together, and those cars sell for that much. Like there's like LLC companies that go out and buy old school cars from people that have their old schools just sitting there on the lots or in their yards, and they're not doing, and they'll fix them up, and then they'll put them back out and sell them. You originally from Miami? Yeah, I'm from Miami. Exotic cars, and they had a lot of old schools too, where they'll bring them in, they'll fix them all up, and then they'll put them out there on the lots and they'll sell them, or they'll put them in like in showrooms and sell them. And those cars are running for anywhere between like 16 to 20 to 30,000, depending on the make, model, and the year. Like they had some Thunderbirds out there, bro. I was like, whoa. So, and these are all classical cars. They had like the old classical Ford trucks out there with the truck bed drop, and then lifted in the back with the axles with the fat tires, and then the white walls, bro. They had all this stuff out there, and these cars are actually worth the price that they're selling. Same, grew up in Wynwood, so you know what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm saying. So, you know, and that's just like normal life here in Miami. Like you're gonna see all the stuff like that. Like that's what you're traditionally gonna see here, you know. And sometimes you're gonna see the old classical cars that are just the same without the big rims, and then you're gonna see the ones on the 22s with the candy paint, the oak wood interiors, and all that. You know, you're gonna see all that stuff here. Alice T. Alley Cat. So, but yeah, no, man, Miami's amazing. But yeah, now people trying to sell cars for that much is insane. They're definitely up top on the roof now.
Secret mine detected.
They're on our rooftop.
Hostile explosive secret mine detected.
But yeah, man, selling cars for that much is insane, especially like an old school.
Hostile Stinger hive detected. Hostile striker drone detected.
Somebody that's not lag switching. Thank you. They got a mortar in the back. Nano 9 on a mortar. That's pretty shocking. He never plays mortar. I wonder why he's playing Mortar now. He's always on like an AR build. I guess he's tired of the BS. Got him through the fence.
Boost about to activate.
Oh, he's on that mortar clean out.
Online.
I think they're in that 3-stack on my team. I think Kalen and yeah, Paco and Rogue are probably together.
The boost has been taken by allies.
Here we are.
Hostile seeker mine detected.
They're not coming out. Let's see what they got on.
Detected.
Perfect efficient. Wait. What? Okay. That's efficient. Spotter and unbreakable. Okay. Not bad. This is the match. This is going to be the remainder of the match now. They're not coming out, man. They're not coming out.
Hostile stinger hive detected. Hostile artillery turret detected.
This this is where we at. Oh man. Why can't I scroll down? I know why I can't scroll down.
The enemy can't keep up. They're about to get pulled out.
Oh man, you gotta love it, bro.
I sent a specialization supply drop your way.
See everyone mad at Kamikaze. Why is everybody mad at Kamikaze? I didn't see. Why is everybody mad at him? We're sitting in cover, man, because
Striker drone detected.
somebody here is lag twitching, but don't know
Friendly
who.
is claiming the supply drop. The specialization
I
supply
don't think it's the
drop
other
has been
team.
claimed by
It could
an
be the other
ally.
team. What the hell? Paco, is that you?
An agent needs assistance.
Oh. You said, I've really known, to be honest, Cam has been always seemed cool to me.
Well done.
He's always been cool to me too. So I don't know what people mad at him. Like I honestly don't know what's like. This is news to me. I know before people have said things like what they had, and they say he lied about this and other stuff, and then I know he got into it with a couple of other division creators and stuff like that. But you know, me and him are always been good. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Kamikaze. You know, I kind of stay out of that whole drama stuff when it comes to that. I don't surround myself around the negativity, which is why I'm always by myself. You know, I'm not in that space of things, you know, because it's like, you know, when it comes to like G-Boy and Ganesh, like a lot of people got problems with Ganesh and G-Boy, but they're cool with me, you know, and like Too Slow. A lot of people hate Too Slow from the DZ, and I know him since GTA days, so he's always been cool with me, you know. So good man, respect that. Yeah, no, because like, you know, everybody. I have learned that people will hate somebody based off of proximity, without understanding or getting the time to take to know that person. And if something was done to that person, then it's that person. You get what I'm saying? It's to that person. So I don't know what it is, and it's like I stay out of that. Like that's not my drama. It's not my beef. It's not my problems. You know, I just keep to myself, and I just try to have fun. You know, but do people hate me? Hell yeah, people hate me. They hate me because I'm outspoken. So I'm outspoken, which is why I get hate. Because I say what's actually going on when people are cheating and doing these things, and I call it out, and then they get mad because I'm telling the truth. So, but yeah, no, I don't know what's going on with Kamikaze, man. If somebody has an issue with him, damn, you still locked up, my guy?
We have to try to save everyone we can.
He's still locked up. But yeah. All I know, he just posted some videos basically talking about the things that are common, how what's coming to the game and the next update and stuff like that, and that's about it. You know, he just posts videos. That's a grown man that posts videos. So he'd be in his own little space. Division doing Division things, I guess. Yeah. No, it is, you know, and I guess that's the one thing about, like, it's so hard to build a good community in this game. Like, it's hard for most, and you know, if you're in a PvP space like me, like you can't really build a community off a PvP space. Not saying I don't have a community. I do have people that appreciate the content, of course, and I'm very thankful for that. Extremely thankful. But you know, can you grow a channel with just PvP alone? No, you can't. No, you can't. Because, you know, there are people that want a PvP, but the PvP is so busted in this game, you have to do other stuff. So you have to show PvE. You have to stream PvE. You have to help people, because that's the people that are trying to enjoy the game. Yo, Frosh! I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. I got to get some sound effects, man, for you and Velvet, man, because y'all be making it rain in here, bro. I appreciate that. PvP is easy. It is. But, you know, what makes it not easy is the cheaters. And I think that's what people hate about PvP more than anything. They hate the fact that it's the cheaters. All love, brother. Love and respect. Thank you. They hate the cheaters. And it's like, when something consistently continues to keep happening on a regular basis, it pushes people away from it. Then it also make the developers not want to put out content for it, because I'm not doing that. I'm not fighting 4-stack. It makes the developers not want to push out content because the community is not gravitating towards PvP. That's why they do so much for PvE, because the community keeps leaning that way, because one, it's kind of also their fault because they're not making the community want to lead towards PvP, because they're not doing anything to get rid of the cheating in PvP. And it's been that way for so long. It's more than that. People don't know synergy, comms, and environment. That's true. That's true. That's all those layers. It's all those layers. That's because, you know, you got the Ubisoft page. Oh shit, we hit it. We leveled up. Shane level. We're there. We're there. 2001, baby. We did it. Nah, but no, that's mainly because, like, bro, if you look at the Division page, how do you feel about Day One's bills being stunned, Sean, for new players? Honestly, I don't like what they did when it came to the rebalancing, but it was something that needed to happen. I just felt that the timing of them doing the rebalancing was bad. I felt like rebalancing now should have not been a primary focus, and they should have focused more on fixing what's actually wrong with PvP, and that's getting rid of the cheaters first, and then going through the whole rebalancing stuff, right? Because they had years in every PvE update to do rebalancing. I don't agree with every change. The game has been about adapting. This update does involve team synergy. So that's about it. So it does involve team synergy. Like I said, I don't agree with it. I just felt like they should have just focused on the cheaters at the moment. And then, because like nothing was ready, right? They did the rebalancing, and then they only rebalanced the damage portion, but they didn't touch the skills. Skill builds have been a huge problem in PvP. Bunk builds have been a huge problem in PvP. And they should have tackled all of that, not just put it, oh, we're going to do this first and then do this and then give you guys a PvE Dark Zone. They had enough time to make a whole PvE update and then a PvE DZ. And this is supposed to be the PvP update, by the way. This is supposed to be the PvP update. And they didn't do anything PvP-wise but rebalancing. That did not fix the core issues that I think that's wrong with the game. And what a lot of you guys think that's wrong with the game. Now, as Panda said, like, each update, like, is all about execution. Has never been a positive on this dev team. Yeah, it hasn't. Their execution was terrible. But yeah, no, man, like, they had months. You trying to tell me the last manhunt we got, they couldn't have did the PvE Dark Zone there, or did the PvE? They could have did all that shit back then. But why would you wait now until the one PvP update? It's been, what, 5 years since we had anything done to PvP. You wait now to do rebalancing now? Y'all could have did that shit years ago. Y'all could have did that shit years ago when dudes were running around with tier 0 shrapnel traps. What's up, Zero? They were one-tapping people with tier 0 shrapnel traps, bro. They didn't think about the rebalancing at that time. They didn't think about rebalancing when they released Umber in the state that it was released in. You didn't think about that shit. They didn't think about that. They were releasing sets that were not designed for PvP as is. So what was the whole purpose of PTSs if you were going to release these sets as is for all that time? As is. All those brand sets and gear sets that got released as is. The fact that they claimed that they never had a PvP team, but they went and nerfed Firewall. Multiple times they nerfed Firewall. They nerfed the Imperial Dynasty holster. And then they nerfed the way the shield works for Firewall. They nerfed the fire on armor break with Firewall. They didn't have no PvP team at that time, did they? They did that shit. Then they dropped the St. Elmo and then the Iron Lung. Completely contradiction. And then they buffed the fucking Pestilence and made it its own form of status where you can't counter it with Hazard. So now you're dying from a Pestilence that's pure poison raw damage on a build that has 2 million armor. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? Doesn't make any split of sense. How many years have we been playing in Conflict without Shade Watch and expertise? For a long time now. Now they do it to the Dark Zone. They gave 3 PvE Dark Zones, man. Like, what's up, Brother Guns? Bro, really don't love me no more. No, my bad, bro. I was in a little mini rant. How you doing, bro? So, imagine having a hunter come into DZ. It's crazy. But yeah, Pesty, you need kits. It's insane, man. Like, the things that they did and they didn't think about, and that just goes to show you the team that they brought in. They had, what, 2 months or a month to work on PvP? They should have been in PvP testing this stuff out. Their biggest problem is cheaters. But, like, look, you got PvE Dark Zone. Nobody wants to be in Conflict DZ. DZ was never rewarding ever. Nah, for them taking away Thieves' Dens was just stupid. I don't understand why they took away the Thieves' Den. Oh, not everybody can get to the... Like, people were complaining not being able to go to the Thieves' Den. It was PvE guys. Go rogue! You want to go to the DZ? Go rogue! You want to go to the Thieves' Den? Go rogue. Go fight. That's the reward. You want to see what's in there? Go rogue and go fight. Pesty 4 red coiling mobiles. Gonna do, do nothing, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, man. No, it's really crazy, man. Like, no build. I should not be at 2 million armor. Like, there's no proper balancing in this game. They should have just brought the formula back that they had from Division 1. They want replayability, but the game does not offer replayability. They want you to form prototype gear. Prototype gear is shit. Let's call it what it is. It's shit. You can't use it anywhere. Then they put restrictions on prototype gear. How you put restrictions on PvE? Oh, we're going to give you guys prototype gear, but you can't use them in the raid or the incursion because of what? Old ass raids and incursions that we already beat? I can understand you guys not wanting us to use it in a new incursion because you want us to learn the mechanics and not just run through it. I understand that, but like at least the old incursion, you know, Destiny would have told you to have fun. I don't know, man. It's exactly. We spent years optimizing our builds for them to just say we're gonna drop prototype gear for all you guys now. All the materials that you wasted, who cares? We understand that we made you guys fill up in the library and then expertise your gear and then waste all your materials and get your expertise up to get the expertise 30. But now we're just going to just drop expertise 30 gear for anybody that wants it, even if they're not at shade level, at that expertise level. That makes no sense. They cater more to new players, existence, plain and simple. And you know this crazy thing? They cater more to players that don't exist in this game. That's the biggest problem. They're catering to a community that doesn't live here. They cater to a community that does not live here. Every expansion, those players are going to come in, they're going to play the expansion just for a little bit. They don't care about rank, they don't care about level, they don't care about gear. They might get their little striker bill, or they might not. They're just going to play the expansion, they're going to beat the expansion, and then they're going to move on. They're going to move on. You have no value to them being a vet, which makes no sense. It's the veterans that keep this game alive. Every vet player keeps this game alive. Every vet player keeps this game alive. Other than that, this entire map is just full of dead content. Dead content. Dead content. It's the vets that are hardcore farming, right? The vets are the hardcore PvP players, like PvE players. And like the real PvE players are the PvP players because you have to go out there and get the best of the best gear to be able to go to end game in PvP. But now, there's no point. Raid weapons were actually exclusive to raid players that wanted to learn and play the raid. When you had the EB, when it was actually freaking good, you earned it. You earned it, and you took it to PvP and you whooped ass. Not because the gun was great, it's because you was better. And you learned how to get better. And you played enough to be better. And that gun was worthy enough for you to be better. Oh, you only killing me because of the EB. No, I'm killing you because I'm good as fuck with a good gun. That's why. What's up, Risky? Incursions, conflict, God rolls from escalation, DZ. All them just for auto nemesis. Yeah. Auto nemesis, auto nemesis, auto SR, the pinprick sniper, which is the SR1. Auto Regulus, auto showstopper, stockbroker, if you want to call it that. Hell, I've been killed with a auto quick step. Like a dude killed me with an auto quick step. Like, let that sink in. Like, it really doesn't matter what weapon that they're using. It's just there's no truth to this game anymore. There's no truth to this game anymore, man. And it's like the game is just busted in a way where it's never going to be competitive or good because they didn't do things for the game to make it competitive. So we should have had comp in this game. There should have been. We got clan. They gave us clans, something that we did have in Division 1, but they gave us clans for players to not be able to do anything for clan base. And that's another problem.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
So, yeah, new events just giving EBs a nerf version of the EB on top of that. It's not like you're getting like anything exclusive. You're getting a nerf EB. Like, that's all you're getting, bro. Like, that's all you're getting. And then, like, PvP is just filled with campers, man. Just great campers. Like, it's camper after camper after camper after camper after camper. Like, that's all PvP is.
Supply drop being claimed by friendly. The specialization supply drop has expired. You missed out.
This man just he backed up every single time. Every single time, bro. He just backed up. Just let me hit him with a shotgun every single time. Like,
If the enemy doesn't turn this around,
every single time, bro. he just backed up, just taking shotgun shots, bro. Show me your bill. To counter a launcher, you just need explosive resistance, bro. Any explosive resistant build can counter the launcher. Like this build right here can counter a launcher because I'll be healing nonstop. But if you want to counter that, I got a healer build right here with explosive resistance. That's all you need. You join the boys Black Ops when it comes out for the PS5. I thought it was already out. Wasn't it out already? But here's my explosive resistant build, bro. This is all blue regen, explosive resistance with hazard, with the catharsis mask. I run that any day. Like whenever I'm fighting like people that are using mortars or the grenade launcher. That's all you need. They can't do anything to you. You just need to have explosive resistance everywhere. And that's regen explosive resistance. I think I got like, what, 60, 70, some explosive? Yeah, that's about it.
you won. Well done.
Yeah, I thought it was already out. I see people already playing it. I swear it's already out. Like, let me go to the store, man. I think it's already out. I don't know if it's the PS5 version, but let me see. I could have sworn it was out already. Let's see. Here. Yeah, Black Ops 2. Right here. Wait a minute. Let me see. Let me click on this. See when this came out. Lowest price last 30 days. Big offers. Release 8/29. Oh, that came out. Never mind. That's not it. That's not it. I thought it already came out, bro. I've been seeing people like talking about it on TikTok, bro. Like constantly. Let me type it in. Let's type. 1 second. Let's see. Black Ops. Man, it's been a minute since I played COD, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah. It said release 7/9/2026. Call of Duty Black Ops. It's already out. It came out on the 9th. Yeah, PS5, PS4. Yeah, it's out right now. You're not wrong. Thought the same. Thought it was about early. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It's like, if you got PlayStation Plus, it's $20. It says save 50%. Save 50% off with PlayStation Plus. Offer ends 8/6/2026 at 12:59 p.m. So you can get it for like $20 instead of $40 if you buy it now. That's not a bad deal. And everybody's playing it too because honestly, like a lot of games have been shit. So damn, I might scoop it up. I might scoop it up. I might get out there and get shit on because it's been a minute since I played a COD game, man. It's been a minute. Cause I've been heavily playing Battlefield. Like I went to Battlefield and that's it. Battlefield's like my main game, but Battlefield's been shit. I might have to go in there and make my little emblem again, bro. Like, yeah, it's $20 right now. Regular is $40. Yeah, $20 right now if you got PlayStation Plus. Get that 50% off. Go ahead and get it before that sale ends. Because I'm not about to pay $40 for a game that I'm going to be getting cooked in. Getting cooked! Getting cooked, man! Be rusty, run out there and get, because you know, there's some dudes on that bad boy that never put Call of Duty down, bro. They never stop playing COD. They never stop playing. I would say the last time I played COD, bro, Rose was live and she wanted to go on a bathroom break. So she's like, all right, play for me. And I got on, and I think this was like, I don't know which Battlefield it was, but this had to be like 2018, 2019, somewhere like that. And I played for a little bit, and everybody's like, oh, Badger can't play Battlefield. I mean, he can't play COD. He can't play COD. I went stupid. I went ham. But yeah, now I'm gonna get cooked, man. I'm gonna be over there. Yo, help, help! I'm gonna be getting cooked. Dude's gonna be doing off the wall 360 no scopes. I watched the clips the other day, buddy was just sniping everybody. Pow, 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 pow. Like GG's, my friend. GG's. Up close. If they got the Bettys on there, bro, it's over. I'm gonna be real. If they got them Bettys on there, it is over. I'm gonna just be throwing Bettys. Give me a pistol, and that's all I need. Oh no, can't let him get up. Can't let him get up. And I was trying to save the teammate.
Vital signs critical.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, what did he shoot me with? Was that an all red bill with the freaking blue screen? That wasn't all red bill with a blue screen. Oh my god, he definitely. Thank you, but I still die when I use that bill. Well, you know, you got to remember you're being staggered. All right, I got you. We're gonna back out of this. Not once this match over. I got you. We're gonna put a bill together. We're gonna put a bill together live on screen for you.
About to activate.
Like, because the problem is staggering, right? That's the biggest problem when it comes to like explosive like bills. Like when you're getting hit by like damaged bills or grenades. And then you got to remember these guys are running the cooler. The goal is to not stay there and face tank them. The goal is to get next to them.
The boost is being taken by allies.
I was trying to tell him grab it through the wall. But I got you. We're gonna do that, bro. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna go over Bill. We're gonna see what your problem is, because I don't mind. Because I want you to enjoy PvP too, just as much as I do. And if you're fighting against guys that are using explosives a lot, like remember, it's damage over time, right? And that's the biggest problem, because a lot of people will have these bills on.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
See, like right now they're running back to the spawn. So a lot of people will have certain builds on, bro. And the main thing is, damn, how did he die? How did he die? How did he die? How did you 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 die? I came over here and found out. I came over here and found out. I came over and found out how you died. Oh, man. I found out. It's okay. Do I have Where's my skill bill? All right, this is what we're gonna do here. Check me out. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here, right? And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna keep on protected reload, but we're sitting at 1.5. We're gonna take out the drone, and then we're gonna go explosive, right? We're gonna go capacitor for the extra skill damage, right? So we're at 1.5, right? We probably could just buff that up a little bit, but you know, we'll keep that like that. We'll keep that like that. So we just want to try to utilize the explosive damage and see what happens.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop.
Now we're down.
The specialization supply
Probably
drop
gonna
has
get
been
cooked
claimed
though,
by
but
the enemy.
he's a sit and kind of cover kind of player, and it looks like they're just camping. So we just want to stack our damage up just as much as we can. Stack our damage up with the capacitor, and then we're just going to try to shoot the burn sticky, or the explosive sticky at them. So now they're just going to sit in the back. There's another one just right there. I don't think they're going to come up. Because my team is camping. Their team's camping. I don't want to run over there and get focused. So they're all over there. They're definitely like, it's like two of them right there. And then I think there's a third in the back over there.
Hostile defender drone detected. Hostile Stinger hive detected. Hostile hive detected.
There we go. There we go. See, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. See, a lot of people forget that they can't burn you when they're up close on you. Gotta get rid of that hive. That's a T6 hive right there. That hive is still there. Jeez, gotta...
An agent needs assistance.
I don't know why he went over there.
Boost about to come online. Boost now active.
Oh, he's on the bunk.
Allies are acquiring the boost. Immediate
And they're the bunk.
assistance.
They're the bunk. See, bunk came out to play. Now a bunk came out to play. Like that's what happens, right? Bunk came out to play. That's what they do. So now I'm gonna go here, put on burn, resist. Now I gotta go counter a bunk bill. Counter a bunk bill in a skill bill.
Agent down. Hostile Stinger hive detected. Hostile defender drone detected. Signs critical. Agent down.
Bro, they went the full mile, bro.
Zero.
They went the full mile. He's running explosive sticky with tier 6 hive. Oh man. We shouldn't be losing this. But like this is all you gotta count out all three things, bro. That'd be the problem. But now we're gonna put a build together after this. Oh crap, my drone's not there. Oh, well, forget it. It doesn't matter. This match is over anyways.
Agent down.
Somebody's on the other side. Damage bills on the other side.
An agent needs assistance.
I've sent a specialization supply drop your way.
Hostile hive detected.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
Well, he got that. Ain't nothing I can do with that.
Specialization supply drop has fallen into enemy hands.
Here we go. That's the damage. That's a DPS skill guy. What's the other guy is at?
Hostile defender drone detected. Boost about to activate.
Time's almost up.
Boost online. The boost is being taken by the enemy. And the enemy has acquired the boost.
Gotta watch out there.
Hostile stinger hive detected.
Gotta watch out.
System disrupted.
Gotta watch out.
Agent down.
Gotta watch out.
System reactivated.
You don't have many reinforcements left.
Gotta watch out. Alright. That's my explosive resistant build.
Sorry.
You got the damage from the pestilence right there. You're getting the damage from the pestilence. But I guess we'll put one together that works for you, but that's what works for me. That's why I tell everybody, like, whenever I do build videos, man, build it to your likeness. You're creative, because we got a resistant build, a resistant regen build with hazard. So it's like hazard resistance and regen. That works great when I'm dealing with like guys that are running status. And then I swap to this one when guys are running like explosives. So this one works, and by combining it with the catharsis, you're getting that heal, that constant heal that you need in extra damage. So you can fight within that heal, and then you can spam your kits with perfectly efficient. Like, that's why this one works so great. It's a great counter. What's up, Cal? You gotta chill with them highs though. Nah, bro, that's that crowd control, man. That's that crowd control, man. Crowd control is the best. I didn't even know you was over there, Cal. But nah, man, I don't know what my team couldn't adjust. Damn, Nirvana left. I didn't even know a teammate left. No, you gotta adjust. But nah, that was a fair match. It's just once one of y'all put on a bunk over there, bro. I was like, shit, goddamn bunk. God dang it on bunk. But, you know, we'll show you. We'll talk about the bill. God damn it, I'm not. But let's see. That was you? That was the only goddamn bump, Cal. What the hell, Cal? I had to go freaking regen, man. I had to go regen Pesty with Has and explosive resistance because I don't know who had a explosive bill over there, but that was crazy. That shit was crazy. All right, so I was stacking core screen. Ah, this build I had on. But the first one that I had on, Cal, I'll show you the first one that I had on. The first one that I had on when I switched, because I was like, all right, cool, man. They doing that crazy stuff now. I was like, all right, let me put this on. So I did this. This is what I had on with an explosive sticky. So this was the hive that yeah, random. He always run hive with explosive damage. So, yeah, this is what I had on with the hive. Probably was eating you up that first time when you ran out. This is what I had on. And then I hit you with the explosive sticky, too, so. But, and then I had to switch to, when I noticed that y'all had a bunk, I was like, all right, cool. And then that explosive bill hit me when I had on hazard. I was like, let me put this on. This is what I switched to at the end. All right, so one thing about explosive resistance, the reason you're dying, like, we're going to talk about it. Like, 80% explosive resistance is good. But as you can see, I also got, like, 75k armor regen, which is going to drop to about 70 to 68,000 in conflict because you lose armor in your Shade Watch. So it's going to drop. So that's probably going to be at 68. So to combat that, to synergize it with it, we go with Catharsis, of course. Catharsis basically is income repair and armor regen. And then, you know, we got bleed mod, and then burn mod, of course. So we got those on. Now, what's great about the Catharsis, Jank, is that taking damage builds stacks up to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1.5% weapon damage. So whenever you're taking damage, that's going to also contribute to your primary weapon damage that you're using. So we combine those two together with the Pestilence. Pestilence hits apply debuff. You know, in PvP, that debuff is at 60%. It was at 100, but now it's at 60. So 60% weapon damage is still a lot on the Pestilence, and it ticks, you know, it's damage over time. So this stacks up to 50 times. As you can see, weapon hit was, the debuff was 100, but it's at 30% stacks now, and our transfer, but which is great for whoever you're fighting, because it's all about controlling the fight and crowd control. Can you die if you get hit by a mortar and then, let's say, a grenade launcher, because players are also running the cooler, so they have double the grenade launchers, which is why you're dying too. You got to be able to tank that first 2 blows and get out of there. So where's the cooler? Where's that water gun? There it is. People are running this in conflict, and they're holding it in their hand whenever they're claiming specialization ammo, and then they're getting double the time special ammo back. So that's why you're getting hit with like multiple explosions when they have special ammo from the grenade launcher. So they're hitting you about like 4 or 8. So, but you can die and you cannot die. Now, like I said, with this, we stacked explosive resistance everywhere. Unfortunately, we don't have explosive resistant mods like we used to. They removed them from the game, which was stupid. I don't know why they did that. So we got to do it on the rolls. So we went for Golden Gear, which gives you 10% status effect. That's going to crowd control for your hive, of course. And then, you know, we got that 1.5% armor regen. So we went for 2-piece Golem, right? That's helping. So explosive resistance, and then hazard. That's what you want. I wish I had hazard here, but we didn't get lucky to find another one with hazard, right? And then we got Adrenaline Rush, which also synergizes with your build, because the more skills and enemies that are in proximity of you, you're going to always gain that. See, it's 20 here, but it goes to 8. So 12 meters of an enemy, gain 8% bonus armor for 6 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. You want that. That's going to synergize with this and this, right? Efficient is for you to pop your kits so you don't die. So you can constantly keep popping your armor kits. So you can have that tankiness from Firewall Specialization. Like, this is how you want to go about all of this. Firewall Specialization has unique kit. Has unique armor kit here within the skill tree, if you guys did not know. your armor kit recovers 200% of armor and 200% of health over 10 seconds. So whenever you proc that kit, you're going to constantly keep regening within that moment, especially if you're not taking raw damage from a true damage build. So let's do this. So if I pop that kit off, as you see, I'm regenning. I also have the bonus armor applying to me. I'm still taking damage. If I'm not getting hit by glass cannon or a damage build, this is what happens. Now I'm in my heal. I'm still healing up. And then what you do, hit a corner, pop your kit while you're in that middle of that heal, and you're good to go. So that's how you want to go about all of this. Now, my holster, I'm using One Piece Link Mode, which is giving me 20% extra explosive resistance, of course. That's what's needed. And then we got explosive resistance and a hazard roll there. And then for my knee pads, we're using Emperor Guard Merikamis to give us that extra bit of regen. So this is all about synergy, as I mentioned. You got 1% regen, you got 1.5% regen, and then you got 1% regen. Like all these two pieces are giving me regen. This is giving me regen, and then this is giving me regen. So that's like 3.5% regen that I'm getting. Just think about that, right? And then the more armor you have too, the more regen you have as well, because armor is based off in regen. The higher your regen goes, just like in armor on kill, the more armor you have with an armor on kill build, the higher your armor on kill is going to go. So if you didn't know that, that's how that works. So, and we found some Merikami knee pads, Emperor Guards, which is great. You know, we got 15% skill duration. I guess that's helpful towards my hive and my defender drone, just the duration of it to keep them up longer. And then, you know, we got explosive resistance there. So that's why we're sitting at 80%. So, and the one thing about the catharsis is that whenever you're taking damage, it drops a healing cloud at your feet, and it will remove all stacks and status effects from you and heal you up. So that green cloud that you saw from me taking that damage, which is about to happen now, that's a healing cloud, and it's really good to have on the build. So, but like I said, you're still going to stagger with this build, of course. With this version, you still will stagger. But if you don't want to stagger, then you got to make the switch. And by not staggering, I like Sawyer knee pads, and I don't like them at the same time. It's iffy. It's really iffy. So you can go with that and get that extra 10% armor, and then you're going to lose the regen, of course. You know, because Emperor Guards are the only thing that's going to give you extra regen. Unless you go... You could go 2-piece... you could go 3-piece Golan. Like, not Gilligard. You could do that. That's an option. And it really is an option, too. So you could... Let me show you. You could do this. But you're going to lose efficient. But if you don't mind... this is another way. Let's see, where's my chest plate? There it is. All right. All right. So you got 2% here. You're getting 2%, and then you're getting the 1.5, of course. So pretty much you're sitting at 3% again. So you could go this route if you choose to. And then with the knee pads, you just need to make sure everything has explosive resistance roll here. So you'll roll away the headshot, you'll go armor regen, explosive resistance, explosive resistance, and then armor regen, and then this is just a mass, so you got hats, but you can roll that explosive resistance. So this is how you go about that, because stand your ground is on Sawyer knee pads where you cannot be staggered, and then increase total weapon damage by 3%. Each second you are not moving, stacks up to 10 until you start moving. All stacks lost 10 seconds after moving. So if you're tired of being staggered, this is something that you can counter it with, and we can show you your regen, how much you're sitting at right now. You're still sitting at 74,000, so pretty much the same as my other one. It's just that you lost the catharsis, and you can't, but now you gain the ability to not be staggered by grenades. By grenades, mortars, the grenade launcher, the rocket launcher, none of that stuff is going to stagger you. So let's see. And then you're sitting at, you're sitting at 40% explosive resistance here. But you'll probably be sitting at more, is just because these pieces don't have explosive resistance on it. So that's the only downside. So you kind of lost some explosive resistance, of course. But that's the way that I'll run it if I was you. If you're tired of being staggered, that's the way. You still have 3% regen, of course. But those are your options. That's one thing about Division. When you're trying to like break down a video, bro, sometimes it's when you're explaining stuff, it can take time. It can take time. But that's the bill right there, man. Like, if you're looking to run something to combat that and go against the explosions in this game, those are the options that you can use to counter it. And you just need to make sure the pestilence is your primary weapon. Now, when you do unbreakable, of course, you're going to get 30% of your armor back, but I like efficient so you don't have to run out of kits, but it's preference based with me. But unbreakable works well too. So it just all depends on what works for you. So if I was you, I would just try both builds out and see how you can counter it, and you just go from there. But until then, this is Battery signing out. See you guys in the next one. Be breezy. I'm out. I'm outie. Nah, I'm not out for real. That was just like a little outro right there. But yeah, that's what I would do if anybody is trying to counter the BS in this game. If you want to get rid of that stuff, like, that's what you do. That's how I go about it. That is the downside to all of that. How long have we been live? It's 12. We've been live for, what, 2 hours and 58 minutes? I appreciate it. All right, here we go. We're going to go back in there. Let's open this stuff up. I thought I got rid of all that other gear that I was not using. What the hell? Be sure to smash that like button if you guys haven't already.
Good to see you.
Something's in my inventory that's not supposed to be here. Something's showing. I don't know what it is. So I'm not supposed to be at 147 yet. I got an extra item. Let me stop that. Just gonna open up this crap. All this material base. Alright, what do we got here? Trash. Yep, all trash. Let's take out this other stuff. We're just gonna take these out. I think that's everything from that, because we're just keeping those in there. I'm so glad they made it where you can just tap the button now. We got head scratcher right there. I think we already got head scratcher for shotguns. Yeah. We just go through this gear and see if it's easy. These are actually pretty good. Hazard's decent. Crit chance for SMGs. Like, you just roll it to armor. That's not bad. We'll probably throw that off in the stash. Crit chance headshot. If you want to run a headshot build, that's not bad. You can actually use that to make a hazard build with the new knee pads. That's not bad either. I hate seeing that, man. Now I'm hoarding again. Alright, let's get rid of that. Like, if I want to do something like, let's see. go to my resistant build, right? If I want to do something like, I have to take that off. I have to come up here. I have to come here, put that on, put the knee pads on there. Like, this is hazard based too. Let's see what I'm sitting at right now. Headshot. I'm sitting at 70, but that's because I'm alone. That's gonna go up to 100%. Like, this build definitely will go up to 100%. And if I take off efficient and just go like, I'll get 2% regen. So right now we don't have any regen. So we only have like 21. All right, so if I do this, I gotta clean out my inventory, bro. I gotta stop hoarding, man. Cause I'll find something, I'll be like, oh man, that's, yeah, right? It always happens. Ooh, but this doesn't have hazard though. I'm gonna do it. All right, so if I was to do this, man, like, check me out, like, follow me here, right? So it's headshot hazard, right? Boom. So headshot hazard. And then I go, that's armor regen instead of hazard. So if I go here, right? Hazard, regen, hazard, with the knee pads. We're sitting at 1.6. So, and then we're sitting at 43. So I think we can get away with it.
Firearms training is now available at the shooting range.
I just gotta see what a pair of gloves I have. Social resistance there. That's hazard headshot. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go try it. That was hazard headshot too. Well, I think we was working on that. So that's the one thing about theory crafting, man. These are the things that you can go off and do. All right, let's get rid of some stuff here, and we'll just jump back into a match. We'll donate that. What else we're gonna donate? Let's see. That's explosive resistant crit chance. That's not bad. If we choose to do that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to remove. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we're not going to use that. Let's get rid of that. And then we can throw that mask in there. All right. So now we just need to put one thing back in there. Let's push that in there. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go mess around with it. See what happens. I forgot to put the mod in my mask. Yes, I did. I'm just curious to see how much hazard we'll get with those knee pads on. Yo, shout out to everybody that smashed that like button. I know sometimes we just be chilling and Talking, oh, this is a 3. This might be a 3 stack. Because I know these two, yeah, these two are together. Alright. Hothead. Oh my god. This is gonna be randoms on a skill, okay. Damage. Alright. Let's see how this turns out.
Neutralize all enemies before you run out of reinforcements.
Alright. Let's see here. We're gonna test this out. I see most. He said, yeah, I see most they use the cooler gun. Thank you for your help. Oh no, you're welcome. You're welcome. There's no worries, bro. Alright, so we're at 110. Nah, man, like I said, I want you to enjoy the game just as much as I do, bro. So I know how you feel when it comes to stuff in this game. Like, it gets mad annoying when you're fighting people and they're, like, using stuff. But, you know, just movement, just constantly replacing yourself and just getting out of there when you need to. Like, repositioning is so important. Like, that's all you got to do. Reposition. Because it's just the way people play in this game. They got 2 scanner drones, so they're on 2 damage bills, man.
Hostile Stinger Hive detected. An agent needs assistance. Hostile Hive detected. Hostile Seeker Mine detected.
Damage bill all the way on the far side. Damage bill all the way on the far side, bro. All the way. That's all he's going to keep doing. He's just going to be trying to stay back and beam people.
Boost about to come online. Boost now active.
Right side.
The boost is being taken by allies. Agent down. Allies have acquired the boost. System malfunctioning. System restored.
See, he's down, but Tardy bonk. Tardy bonk.
Vital signs 0.
Tardy bonk. But yeah, no, just save that clip, bro. Screen record that clip where I was talking about this stuff. I'll probably upload that video so you can look into it and stuff. But that's how people play. So it's either you combat them, fight them against it. And another tip is that the Stinger Hive does explosive resistance to you. So you have to either combine it, explosive resistance and hazard together, to stop the Stinger Hive from killing you. Because that's something that developers never fix.
Hostile drone detected.
So this also might be the last match. And then I'm going to go eat. We got to get up. They're camping with a bonk and damage bills, bro.
Hostile seeker mine detected. Hostile hive
But he was just
detected.
sitting at a corner. He's still bleeding.
Hostile
He's still
stinger
bleeding.
hive detected. Agent down. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
They're just hiding, bro. Bunk bill right up on me.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
System disrupted. System reactivated. Vital signs.
All right, bro.
Agent incapacitated.
All right, we got to take this off. We got to take this off, man. We got to give them a taste of their own medicine.
An agent needs assistance.
The enemy is claiming the supply drop. The specialization supply drop has been taken by the enemy.
Bro, kill this person, bro. Kill that person. There you go. There you go. There you go, bro. Like, that's so annoying, man.
Halfway to the finish.
They're in a 4 stack. They did it in a 4 or a 3. So that one's going to be pushing with fire. I should have kept the hazard on, but I got to go pulse resistance. They're playing behind damage bills.
Hostile drone detected.
Damage bills are playing behind a tank. And there's a tardy.
System malfunctioning. Hostile seeker mine detected. System restored. Hostile stinger hive detected. Agent down. Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
They put on a damn skill bill, bro.
Curtailed. Boost about to activate. Agent down.
You're running low on reinforcements.
System back online. Boost online.
Armor built all the way in the back. Armor built all the way in the back. Yeah, this is definitely a 4. That's why I hate scanner drones, bro.
Boost will soon deactivate. Allies are acquiring the boost. The boost has been taken by allies.
Oh, my days, bro. You could have got the boost a bit earlier.
Agent vital
A
signs.
bit earlier.
An agent needs assistance.
I mean, it's over, bro. It's not much we can do. This is why you don't fight 4 stacks, bro. And they got tardy.
Hostile drone detected.
This is why you just don't.
Agent down. Hostile Stinger Hive detected. System malfunctioning. Hostile Stinger Hive detected. Vital signs
Oh
critical.
man, they just sit back and they just hug each other hips, bro. GG's.
Agent vital signs 0. System restored.
GG's, bro. Yeah, Taxes was just sitting in the back,
Specialization supply drop.
cover run around the bunk. Cannonball is just basically a skill build, and Hothead just I don't know what the hell Hothead was doing on there, but he was doing something. He's 1 for 1, so I think he's like a jammer build. Yeah, there's a cooler right there.
An
GG's.
agent needs assistance.
All right, I'm gonna end it right there, guys. I'm gonna go break my fast. I'm gonna go do my workout. I'll probably come back live later on, but I might be live on Twitch. So be sure to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. Until then, yo, this is Barry signing out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Be breezy, I'm out.